And we're live. Now I need to go make sure that everything is still working. Yep, currently streaming.
Yay.
Yeah, the thumbnail is correct, the title is correct, okay. I'm worried about that every time I switch to streaming something else, even momentarily, because sometimes the title and stuff don't update properly.
There's a lot of problems with that on Twitch. It takes a while to update.
Yeah, I try to update the title and stuff on Twitch at least an hour in advance. You know what really sucks?
What?
I can't even view my own stream on Twitch until I've sat through an ad.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah. And it's always the same ad. It's been this same ad for the same game for the past couple weeks.
What game?
Detroit.
Oh. I hate how much press and acclaim those non-game games get.
Non-game games?
Well, yeah, things like that, Heavy Rain.
Oh, it's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure game, like L.A. Noire.
Yeah, they're certainly an art form and certainly an interesting medium, but they're not really games. They're interactive storytelling.
They're 3D visual novels.
Yeah.
Right? With QuickTime events.
I just hate how much like praise that gets when games that are just amazing art forms on their own, like Bastion, don't really get that same kind of acclaim, and that annoys the shit out of me.
I feel the same way about Vex.
Yeah. Because like Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, those games got huge amounts of acclaim, and it's like, guys, if I wanted a visual novel, I'd just go to Japan.
Did you ever play Vex?
A little bit.
Vex for me is like the Dark Souls of 3D platformers. It barely told its story at all. You had to figure out a lot of lore just by, interacting with the environment and stuff. And it had a very dark feel to the whole thing. It was very atmospheric.
Are you gonna play it on the channel at some point?
Oh yeah, I'm saving it for a subscriber milestone. And I've been getting more and more subscribers recently since I started streaming, so hopefully that'll be soon. Of course, I have a few different games that I want to do as a subscriber milestone, and I haven't decided which one. Okay, so is that you in one of the streams?
Yeah, I'm in. Now that's interesting.
What?
The YouTube stream has 2 likes on it already. I only liked once.
Oh, wait. But you're the first person in there.
Yeah, someone else liked it.
And then left.
Apparently. Or it's not registering that they're here.
Yeah, Restream doesn't seem to show me the correct number of viewers all the time.
That's interesting. But it even says 1 watching now on YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe it's just really bad at counting how many people actually are here. I wonder if there are more people than it can count. Maybe if someone's using ad block, it can't properly count their presence.
Maybe. You think it would just, check the number on the video, and then, display that.
Oh, that's annoying. I just decided to check my inventory on Steam because it said I have 11 new items. And it gave me an error that said, Derelicta's inventory is currently private. Bitch, I am Derelicta. Let me look at my inventory.
It's probably just trading cards.
Well, and I have a 30% coupon for flashing lights for Enforcer and Jalopy owners.
Okay, well, it's 3 o'clock. Time to start. So, hello everybody who's watching. So far, in the current playthrough, I have shown 4 of the Covenants. Forest Hunter, Way of White, Path of Dragon, and Dark Moon. There's one more Covenant that I'm going to show, and then the other 4 I'll be saving for New Game Plus. And the one I'm going to show now is Princess Guard. Now, you'll see that I have Soothing Sunlight, which is one of the 2 miracles we got from the unique Pistakas in Seath's dungeon. You'll see that I can't cast it, even though I have the faith to do so. I have 50 faith. I can cast every miracle in the game. And that's because you can't cast either of these miracles unless you are part of Guiveneer's Covenant. So I'm gonna kneel before.
Guiveneer?
What?
It sounded like you said Guiveneer.
Guinevere.
Yeah. It just came through weird on the audio.
Guiven.
Guiveneer.
Guerenev. Anyway, gonna kneel.
O chosen undead, thou
To the
hast
Buddhas.
journeyed far.
Okay, enter Covenant. Covenant Princess's Guard. Ring of the Sun Princess. Covenant established.
Hereafter I, Guinevere, shall serveth as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall devote all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
And of course what she means by that, when she'll protect you and be your guardian, is that she won't do a goddamn thing for you, and you have to go get these miracles on your own.
Chosen undead, may thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Yeah, because there are no levels in this Covenant. The entire purpose of this whole Covenant, god fucking damn it, is just to be able to cast these 2 miracles. In fact, that seems to be a recurring theme in Dark Souls 1. There are lots of miracles that you can't cast unless you are a member of their respective Covenants.
Which is annoying.
Yes, there's never a way to be able to cast Soothing Sunlight and Sunlight Blade in the same run. Yeah, so anyway, now that I'm a member of the Covenant, I can cast Soothing Sunlight. Which I believe...
Don't you mean Dark Knight Blade? Dark Moon Blade?
Oh, Dark Moon Blade 2.
Because Sunlight Blade doesn't have a Covenant tied to it.
What about the Warriors of Sunlight?
I don't think you have to be a member of it.
Really? I thought you
Yeah,
had to be a member of the Sunlight Covenant in order to cast certain miracles from it.
Hell, I don't even think you have to be a member of the Covenant to use Sunlight Spear.
Oh, no, you don't, because that's just a regular miracle.
Yeah. Let me see. Sunlight Blade. It wouldn't actually say on American. Let me check the wiki.
Okay, well, while you're doing
I
that...
did not know that.
What?
I didn't know that the Dark Wood Grain Ring changes your backstep action too.
Your backstep action?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what it is. It's just a backflip.
Yeah, I didn't know it did that. I was very surprised when I suddenly backflipped.
Well, I need to go get that too, since I'm done with the Forest Hunter Covenant. Well, anyway, the Soothing Sunlight Miracle, I forget which it does. It either heals or grants regeneration, but it also grants it to your party members. So really, the entire point of this Covenant is just to enhance co-op. And that's why most people don't bother with it. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this crappy miracle, put on something much more potent, like Wrath of the Gods. Let's see. What else can I put on? I guess Crystal Soul Spear.
Nah, Sunlight Blade is a free miracle. No Covenant attached to it.
Really? crystal magic weapon. And why not? Chameleon. Just in case we get invaded and want to troll them. Very unlikely at our level. I don't think I mentioned it in the stream, but we were just talking about how they, according to some people, they actually changed the way invasions work. Now invaders are limited to a range, just like regular summoning. They can no longer invade anyone above their level. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is kill Guinevere and miss her with the crystal sword spear. There we go. Look at that. She only has 1 hit point, but I did 950 times that.
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin, and thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Yep, and killing Guinevere's illusion basically turns off the sun, which was also an illusion, and also makes all of the other illusions disappear, like all of the big sentinel enemies, they're gone.
So are the Silver Knights.
The Silver Knights are illusions too?
Yep.
Wait. So what happened to the real Silver Knights? The ones that stayed behind? Did they leave with the real Guinevere?
Probably. Everyone's abandoned Anor Londo except for Gwyndolin.
Oh, okay then. Well, yeah, so let's go explore Dark Anor Londo. Oh, there it is. Jeez. This elevator took a long time to get back up here. Yeah, but you walk back out into the Great Hall, and you'll see that instead of those big sentinels, there are now a couple of regular guys. I don't know if they have any lore, but they're one-time only enemies. They used to be respawning, and they used to be one of the best sources of soul farming in the game, because they give like 6,000 each. But then they made them one-time only in order to prevent that, which I really don't get. Anyway, still got a couple of soul spears. Let's see how well this works. Yeah, one of them is a Baraniki Knight, and the other one's a female Boulder Knight. What? Okay. I didn't know Soul Spear could hit multiple targets.
Really? I did not either.
Yeah, my Soul Spear went through the Baraniki Knight and then killed the Boulder Knight behind him.
That's pretty badass.
Okay, I guess it was 5,000 apiece? I'm not sure. But the Boulder Knight and the Baraniki Knight being here implies that they were among the knights that reached Anor Londo, like the ones who went into the Painted World. And instead of getting the Lord Vessel, they joined the Dark Moon Blade. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, really? I actually got invaded by a Dark Moon Blade. Okay. Hi. Oh, he bowed to me. Okay, let's do this. What the? That was weird. hate it when that happens. I got the backstab animation, but I didn't take any damage.
That is weird.
Oh, I got backstab. I'm not sure how that happened. I was mid-roll. Oh well, whatever. Now that I'm not human, I won't get invaded. Does not matter to me. Oh. It took me all the way to the regular En Orlando bonfire. That's interesting. Even though I was just at the Chamber of the Princess bonfire. That didn't go out, though, because the illusion of Guinevere wasn't a firekeeper. I mean, I could still teleport to it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. The other thing we're going to do is walk out onto the bridge. Because you'll notice that the Orlando bonfire was not attended. God, what's taking these elevators so long? I swear.
They must be going down like just before you get them in their view.
It also really seems like they're moving slower now. In the dark in Orlando.
I wonder if that's a thing. Maybe because they're old and sort of out of maintenance.
I meant to roll off of that. Oh well. Oh, god damn it.
Huh.
The cylinder is down.
Well, shit.
God damn it. Okay, Hi, Tyler. I thought you said you couldn't make it. Wait, why can I still rest at the En Orlando bonfire if the firekeeper is absent?
Because she's not dead.
But that's not what happened before. Before, as soon as she leaves this room, you can't use the bonfire anymore. Even if she's alive.
I think if she unaggroes, it turns back on sometimes.
Weird. Well, anyway. I guess we're going to have to go to Dark Moon Tomb. This will be the easiest way for me to reach her. Yeah, but like I mentioned before, if you don't find the Dark Moon Seance Ring, killing the Guinevere illusion makes the statue disappear. And then you won't be able to join the Dark Moon Covenant, of course. Because you can't pay for absolution after killing Guinevere. And not to absolve yourself of this sin. It's permanent. Got your first paycheck? Okay. You did tell me you'd be getting it. I'm gonna spend it all on bills. Yep. Gotta raise this up. $800 for 1 week of training?
I thought it was for 2 weeks.
I don't know. Well, anyway, there she is. And she's gonna start talking as soon as she notices us.
So it was you, was it? How dare you produce a blade upon a deity? How did you ever get this far? I shall end your suffering here and now. It is the least that I can do.
Yep, so, being a member of the Dark Moon Blade, she casts Dark Moon Blade on her weapon. I think she has the parrying dagger in her left hand, so be careful.
Yeah, she does.
Don't attack her when she has her left hand up like that. In fact, let's just do this. Yeah, feel the wrath of the deities you worship, so...
But how? woman is a threat. Master
I
Gwendolyn.
love how you knocked her into the elevator.
Yeah, and she drops the firekeeper still, of course. Now, the thing about her is that she's one of the few characters to actually change her dialogue based on whether or not you're playing as a male or a female. A lot of dialogue in this game is the same regardless of your gender. It refers to you typically as a male, I think. Oh, nope, didn't want to come in here. Ah, god damn it, I forgot. Let me just use a homing bone. It's faster that way. Because our next target is Gwendolyn himself. Oh no you don't. Good thing I had poise, otherwise that attack would have cancelled my homing bone. And now the Anolondo bonfire doesn't work. Why isn't it taking me to the correct bonfire? God damn it.
Yeah, it's still a glitch.
So I can either go through the painting chapel, which would take too long. We're gonna have a feast at Mizu, man. I thought you said you were going to use all that money on bills. Do you want to go to Mizu? Because we are gonna be going there for my birthday too, you know. My dad says he's already saving money for it.
He probably got paid more than he thought.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that too. I figured he would know how much he was getting paid since he already had a plan for it. Okay, well, the easiest way to get to another bonfire is to go into the Duke's archives real quick, since the armored boars are dead. I wasn't expecting this part to be so annoying. Also, have you always kicked up dust beneath your feet when running?
You don't always. I'm running around in the Dark Moon Tomb right now, and oh, actually I am. Oh. Took me a while to notice it. I don't know.
I wonder if it's either something that happens when you're hollow, or maybe it's something we're both wearing. What are you wearing? Because I have the Havel's ring and the Wolf ring.
I'm wearing Chester's trousers.
What rings?
Is it Slumbering Dragon? Bellowing Dragon and Dark Wood Grain.
No. Are you hollow?
Yeah, let me become not hollow. Uncheck it.
Okay, so Gwendolyn is most definitely pissed off now. Did you want to come help me fight him?
Yeah. Until I came down to the tomb.
Okay. I need to turn human myself.
Nope, human still kicks up dust. I wonder if I guess we just never noticed.
I always
still Saturn.
I always thought it was the result of, something. I guess it's just because we only noticed it once in a while.
You even do it when barefoot.
Well, yeah, I'm barefoot. Well, not really. I'm wearing the Hollow Soldier waistcloth. Plus 10. Alright, is your sign already down? Oh, yeah, I don't have my password on. Alright, just Saturn.
Yep.
Hashtag Pluto as a planet.
It is not.
If you really want to buy me a tablet, Tyler, I mean, it's hard to get excited or thankful for something that huge. Isn't it? Am I alone in that?
If you know someone's going to spend a lot of money on you?
Yeah, like if somebody's going to buy you a car or a house or a new computer.
I just feel bad about accepting stuff like that. Like,
I mean, I want it, and Tyler is offering, so...
I think that just speaks to your character that you're like, I mean, I want it, but like that's a lot of money, dude.
It's a lot of money.
That speaks to your character where you're not like readily like, yes, just spend that money on me. I don't.
But I'm sure as hell going to use it if I get one.
Oh yeah, like I'm the same way. Stu has spent a lot of money on guns that he's just gone and given to me, and I feel bad when he does, but at the same time, I love them. So it's like, I owe you so much, but like, thanks.
Well, now we get to see the third Gwendolyn intro. So, here we go.
Heretic. First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
Yes, let it. What?
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 When I came in, it started a cutscene for me for a second.
A separate cutscene?
Yeah, it showed me as a white phantom, all, you know, sunlight yellow, like putting my hand up to the fog gate, but then it stopped immediately. That was fucking weird.
Okay, so this fight is really cool. You're in this seemingly endless hallway. It's actually just really, really long. And Gwendolyn has a few different attacks that he uses, and by the time you run up to him and start attacking him, he teleports away. Why does he talk in old modern English? Well, all the gods do. I mean, Guinevere does. Oh shit. Good thing I'm level 206.
I don't want to kill him too fast, just so you can show stuff.
Well, we've already seen all of his attacks. He has like a magic missile-like spell, a single really powerful soul ray kind of thing, and arrows. Well, they're more like throwing knives, but he throws them rather rapidly.
Oh, what the fuck? Did you see me do that? I'm gonna watch your stream to see if it showed up. No, your cutscene. Shit.
Next playthrough, we should try to reach the end of the hallway.
Christ.
Soul of Gwendolyn. Yep, and he's not even worth that many soul. Oh, there they are. 40,000.
Yeah.
His tape tentacles? What? Tape tentacles? Aren't they snakes? Anyway, there's 3 treasure chests in here. Oh, rape tentacles. Okay. Well, anyway, there's 3 chests in here. One of them is weird. It's a big mystery. You open up this one, and you get the brass set. Which is the same set the Dark Moon Nidus wears. The firekeeper we just killed.
Goddamn beautiful suit of armor.
This is the Miracle Sunlight Blade. Oh, you get it from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't get it from Warrior of Sun... Which ones do you get from Warrior of Sunlight?
The lightning throwing ones.
Just those? No,
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one is the only empty treasure chest in the entire game. So it's like, what was in it? Was something supposed to be in it? No idea. Anyway, got a few items to look at. I never did look at that princess ring. Let's see. There's Ring of the Sun Princess. This ring is granted to those who enter a covenant with Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and the Princess of Sunlight. This slightly warm ring boosts the synergy of miracles. The Princess of Sunlight Guinevere left Anne Orlando, along with many other deities, and later became wife to the flame god Flan. That's his name. I knew it started with an F. Okay, and isn't it weird that the ring you get for joining Guinevere's covenant tells you that she's not there.
That's another hint. Because you get that and read that, you're like, wait, what? And then you just look at her, look at the ring, look at her, look at the ring, what?
It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Well, anyway, didn't I just get another ring? Am I crazy, or did I get another ring a bit ago? Besides that one?
I don't think.
Oh, never mind. I guess
You got
not.
a miracle in the armor.
Soul of Gwendolyn. Soul of Dark Moon Gwendolyn, God of the Dark Sun and Guardian of Deserted and Orlando. Special beings or special... Oh yeah, same thing as always. And then we'll look at... Well, I wonder what Sunlight Blade says. Miracle wielded by Lord Gwyn's firstborn. Oh, the firstborn. Boosts right weapon with rays of sun. See you later. Okay, that's fine. See you later, Tyler. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, the power of sunlight manifested as lightning is very effective against dragons. When the eldest son was stripped of his deific status, he left this on his father's coffin, perhaps as a final farewell. Interesting. Yeah, and if you look at the top of the coffin, you can see some flowers that were left there. They're kind of hard to see in dark in Orlando, but they're there.
On the stream, they come through just fine.
Yeah. And then there's the... I think it's just called the brass set. Yeah, brass armor. I put all my armor away, by the way. Thank God. Armor of the Dark Moon Nidus, Firekeeper of Anne Orlando. I thought you said Dark Moon Nidus was a fan name.
No, the Lady of the Darkling.
Oh, that's the fan name? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
After becoming undead, she visited the Dark Sun Gwendolyn at the Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, became a Blade of the Dark Moon, and assumed the flame-keeping duty. She received this armor which hides her hideous form and helps her hunt the guilty. Hideous form, huh?
Which... I don't think she's actually disfigured. I think she's human and hollow.
Yeah, I think she's just hollow. But if you actually, look at the game data and take off her armor, she looks just fine. You'd think they would just give her a hollow model, but whatever. Yeah, Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, huh? That's certainly a way to refer to this place. No, anyway, we're done here. Okay, so there's still a few things left to do. We still have to do all of the demon ruins. We still need one more Lord Soul to get. And all of the DLC. Which that's going to take a long time.
That's interesting.
Potentially.
Hey, real quick, do you still have the crystalline set on you?
I have it in my bottomless box.
Put on the helmet and take a look at how the mask is attached to it.
If I can ever find it. God damn, where is it? There you are. Crystalline set. Okay. You want me to put this on?
Just the helmet.
Okay.
Now, if you look at how it's attached, like put yourself up against a wall, it's attached to like the hood thing in the exact same way that the pinwheel masks are.
Yeah.
And it's got kind of the same thing going with, just the blackened eyes. So I wonder if there was originally going to be some connection there. Or maybe it's a reused asset, who knows?
Perhaps. And this might just be the way they wanted to handle mask items.
Maybe. I just find that interesting.
Okay, so, what should I do next? I guess I've already shown off all the covenants. Gwendolyn's dead. Yeah, okay. Next stop, Demon Ruins. Oh, actually, my neck. Well, yeah, okay. I can do it while I'm there. Daughter of Chaos Bonfire. I'm going to switch to the Forest Hunter Covenant and go into Blighttown real quick. It's time to kill Shiva and his bodyguard. I'm also going to have the Fair Lady here reinforce my flask, since she's a firekeeper. There we go, +4. Awesome. Now, what are you gonna be doing while I'm taking care of Shiva?
Nothing really, just sort of hanging around waiting.
You could put your summon sign down and turn your password off to see if there's any really high-level people in a higher playthrough willing to summon you.
I could.
Got anything to talk about?
Well, aside from lore stuff that I don't want to talk about until after we've at least seen the boss down there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
This is kind of a PSA, but there are still invaders eggheading low-level players out there. For anyone watching this, I just had it happen to me this morning. I was able to rectify everything, but keep making backups of your saves, especially at low levels. But if you do happen to get eggheaded and cursed by an invader, I'm going to go over the ways to get rid of them. Step 1. Getting rid of Egghead? Really easy. If you have already reached the Undead Parish or Darkroot Garden, the two-headed snake enemies over by the Moonlight Butterfly, they drop egg vermifuges. Just get one from one of them and you can cure Egghead no problem. The hacked Egghead status is not permanent. As for Curse, that's a bit harder. The earliest ways to recover from Curse involve going down to Nulanda Ruins, fighting your way past all of the ghosts, and giving a humanity to Ingvard. Or you can save up enough money and buy a Purging Stone. I think he sells them, but the female undead merchant also sells them. Those are the ways. It's not easy, but that's what you gotta do if one of those invaders gets you.
It's not even all that hard, honestly. At least if you're a ranged person. Like, if you're a mage, the ghosts are easy enough.
Perhaps. They're hard to lock onto and hit when they're inside the walls. And they have long arms.
Yeah. It's best to aggro them, then back up and just pull out your catalyst in the wreck shop.
Where's Shiva?
I think you have to actually talk to him.
No, I've already spoken to him down here before. I bought all of his stuff already.
Maybe quit and reload?
Yeah, this happens a lot. Only in the remaster version, though. It's a weird bug. NPCs just being absent. It's so bizarre. Yep, there he is. Gonna talk to you one last time.
Well, there you are.
I'm
again.
curious.
I've powered my have a look.
Was this? Yeah, that's weird. That should not work.
What?
That should not work. I've already killed Gwendolyn, but Guinevere is still here and I can talk to her.
No, that always happens.
I know, but that reasonably should not work considering he's the one casting the illusion.
Well, he might cast the illusion, but his survival might not be necessary for its continuation. Kind of like spells in D&D that have a duration of multiple years.
Maybe.
Like, when you kill Guinevere, he probably just dismisses it. Yeah, but I bought an extra Demon's Great Axe from Shiva, just because I want to see how much more powerful a fully upgraded crystal version of it would be, with my stats. And now I'm gonna kill him. Actually, I'm gonna start with his bodyguard. Since, What?
Do you have magic on you?
I have Crystal Soul Spear and regular Soul Spear.
Nail him first, and then the bodyguard will most likely get stuck behind that railing.
Okay. But before I kill them, I do want to talk a little bit more about Shiva and the unused content surrounding him. If you talk to Alvina immediately after talking to Shiva for the first time, I missed this part, but she'll tell you that she doesn't trust Shiva. And Patches tells you not to trust him, and a bunch of other characters tell you not to trust him, but in the final version of the game, there's nothing untrustworthy about him, because they removed that part of his questline. What's supposed to happen is he's supposed to be on the search for this legendary weapon, specifically the Chaos Blade. You know, just like how Satsuki from Demon Souls was looking for that one particular katana. And if you bring it to him, and you actually give it to him, then he'll use it to kill you, and then he'll like run away to the painted world of Ariamis because he somehow knows how to get there. And you'll get another black eye orb which you can use to invade him, and he has a bunch of extra dialogue that was all cut out. No idea why they didn't leave that in.
Yeah, and one thing is, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the blade in Demon Souls the Makoto?
I think it was the Makoto, yes.
Which is the name of the person who supposedly wielded the Chaos Blade in Dark Souls.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But don't you make the Chaos Blade out of Quelaag's soul?
Yeah, that's one of those questioning things. It's like, if it's a blade wielded by this guy named Makoto, or girl, I suppose, what does that mean that it's coming from the soul of a Chaos Witch?
Yeah, that's bizarre. Okay. Time for you to die, Mr. Nameless Bodyguard. And I missed. It's so hard to hit when you can't lock on. There we go. One shot. Yep. Shiva, you gonna do anything? Or you just gonna stand there? Shiva?
He turns to you and he's just like, hey.
Well, I got the Darkwood Grain Ring. I suppose since he's distracted, I might as well read it. What the hell? Darkwood Grain Ring. This special ring, crafted in an eastern land, is made of gold, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. Agents of subterfuge in this faraway land are particularly fond of the dark gold wood grain, which greatly alters its wearer's rolling action. What a sentence, huh? Dark gold wood grain.
And also, unlike every other word that is spelled like that, you actually pronounce the B in that word, subterfuge.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, that's like the only word that has a B there that is actually said.
Nope.
You poor fool. You make me so run far.
And his dying words are, of course, referring to the Forest Hunter Covenant. Now that you've killed him and his bodyguard, you've automatically betrayed the Covenant. What's this extra item? Probably another humanity. Well, anyway, you get the Murakumo and the Iron Round Shield. Now, there are ways to get the Murakumo elsewhere. The giant skeletons drop them. But this is the only way to get the Iron Round Shield, is by killing Shiva. And the only way to get this ring is to kill his bodyguard. But if you look at our status, we're no longer in the Forest Hunter Covenant. But we can still go and absolve our sins. And Alvina will forgive us for murdering her 2 best subjects. And you can join it again. If you want to.
Oh. You know that theory I was talking about earlier?
Yeah?
I'm not going to say too much about it so I don't reveal too many things. But one of the things that helps support that is how, for some reason, Chaos weapons scale damage with humanity.
Yeah?
That implies a further tie to that other person.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all Chaos weapons scale with humanity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which, I found out something cool.
Yeah.
For really low level builds, Chaos weapons are amazing. They're much more powerful than standard weapons because your stats are so low, as long as you have 10 humanity to power them up with. But there's a problem.
Yeah.
All Chaos weapons, except for the Quelaag's Fury Sword and the Chaos Blade, count as weapon level 10. Which isn't a bad weapon level to stay at, unless, you know, you want to fight lower level people. Like as an invader. But really, weapon level 10 is the perfect place to stop at. Because that gives you access to everyone who's ever accidentally picked up a weapon level 5 and up. Weapon level 10 is a great place to stop. What?
All the way to 15.
Yep. I actually learned all of the ins and outs of the weapon level matchmaking system. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You just have to avoid picking up the Crystal Halberd, the Lightning Spear, and the Crystal Knight Shield. Because those are the only things that will jack up your weapon level, apart from picking up upgraded things from other players. But you know
But
what?
actually, you can't even do that, remember? If you're not of a certain weapon level, the items just won't appear. Like when I tried to give Tyler my Moonlight Butterfly horn.
But I figured out how to get around that, now that I know how it all works.
Yeah.
You can still connect with people who have a weapon level of 10 or higher. As long as their weapon level isn't higher than that, they can still drop weapons for you. As long as you're weapon level 5, they can drop you weapon level 10 stuff, and picking that up will jack up your weapon level. But here's another cool thing. For some reason, even though you need a plus 10 weapon in order to make a boss weapon, an unupgraded boss weapon counts as a regular plus 5. So you can drop an unupgraded boss weapon for someone whose weapon level is 5, and it won't affect their weapon level.
But then upgrading it turns it into a 15.
Upgrading it, yeah, if you upgrade a boss weapon, the weapon level will go up by 2 every time you do so. And any unique things, like the Astora's Straight Sword, for example, that can only be upgraded to plus 5 with Twinkling, that ups your weapon level by 3 every time you upgrade it.
So a plus 5 Astora's Straight Sword does the same thing either that a plus 5 Moonlight Butterfly horn or a plus 15 Longsword does.
Yep. So, if you want to keep your weapon level low, never use Twinkling Titanite, and get boss weapons from your friends.
And never upgrade them.
Yeah, the highest...
At least above a certain level.
Yeah, with my other character, I'm keeping everything at level 5. No higher.
Damn.
Anyway, time to use a Homeward Bone. There we go. And now, on to the Demon Ruins.
Oh, but I discovered a feature that Dark Souls 3 has that most of the other games don't.
There's a few of those.
Well, it's a weird one. If your armor breaks, it visually degrades.
I know. Yep. Weapons too.
But it's virtually impossible to have that happen. In order to do it, limit breakers had to put on equipment that makes them auto-generate health like crazy fast. They had to jack up their vitality to make sure their health was the max. And then in order to make sure that they wouldn't die, they had to stand in the swamp and let a single crab just attack them for an hour and 50 minutes.
That's dumb. Why didn't they just cast Acid Surge?
Well, they were doing it solo.
Oh. No, okay, what is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Like
that's something that some invaders like to do. If they invade and the host is AFK, but they don't just want an easy kill, is they'll cast Acid Surge on them to break all of their stuff.
Which, I mean, really isn't all that bad, considering armor is worthless in Dark Souls 3.
Well, it breaks the weapons first,
Well, yeah.
because they have lower durability.
But what I may do when we eventually play Dark Souls 3 is I'll just have you break all my armor, because it looks really cool, actually.
Please break my gear.
I mean, yeah, I'll invade you, break my shit, bye.
Oh, anyway, here we are in the Demon Ruins. Now, supposedly, even though I don't think you can see it from here at all, this is the area that we were able to see from the first Tomb of Giants bonfire. But I don't think you can see the Tomb of Giants from here, because I think that was just a backdrop.
Well, I think specifically if you look up and to the right, into the hills, I think that's what the tomb can see.
Did I already do the egghead thing?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want to show what happens when you attack an egg carrier. Yep, they die, and their eggs burst with a bunch of little maggots that come out. Now, you don't have to worry about these maggots inflicting you with egghead. They can't. Only that one animation can do it. And my dogs are barking.
Yep.
Well, anyway, if you come down here, you'll see that there is lava all over the place. And just like in Demon Souls, if you step foot in it, it's going to kill you almost instantly. But there are ways to become highly resistant to it, and it's even possible to flip your way over to that Capra demon over there and survive. I've never been able to do it myself, but you can see there's also a horde of Taurus demons over there guarding some items. Holy shit. Yeah, but there's a way to drain the lava, which is what we're going to be doing next. Also, you see my flips? I flip for days. Yeah, this flip gives me all sorts of invincibility frames.
And it removes most of your recovery frames, meaning you could just flip, 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 flip,
Flip, flip, flip. Yeah, this is what people do to get through the lava with minimal damage. They just flip through it. Anyway, I'm at our usual twinking spot. If you want to put your sign down.
It's already down.
It is?
Yep.
Wonder why it hasn't appeared for me yet.
So do I. You're human.
I am human.
And you're standing within 10 feet of my sign. A little bit further up now. You should see it appear. Here, I'm going to replace it. Oh, I know why. I know why. Password. I took it off.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Saturn.
Do I use a different password today?
Do you? What should we do?
How about Dreamcast? Or as much of it as we can fit.
Dreamcast. Any characters named Cass must be so happy. There are I did not mean to put... I just drank acids. Yes, that's how you put a sign down. Oh. I was doing some research on realities of certain things, and I found out that using soapstone to mark things is actually a completely legitimate and normal thing. In fact, it's used in machining. They have soapstone marking pens.
Well, I imagine it would have had to have come from somewhere. It seems too ridiculous to suggest that people use soap to summon phantoms from other dimensions.
Oh, because it's not soap. It's a soft granite that is that is naturally infused with a ton of talc. That's why it's soft enough to mark things with. It's called soapstone because it feels like soap. At least the softer stuff. There are some harder varieties that you can use for like cooking stuff.
What the? Okay, wow, it's really difficult to get on top of this. There we go. Fleeing. You have to start running on it and then stop before you run off. Good luck. Need hope. Okay, well anyway, this is another boss fog that doesn't immediately initiate the fight. And this boss has a lot of weird, unique intricacies about it. Now, we're not going to be attacking it right away.
I figured. I remember how much trouble this boss used to give me when I was just a melee fighter.
I mean, I fought it fair and square my first time without using the, you know, other method.
I had to as well because I couldn't get it to work the first time. It took me a while.
I frequently have trouble getting it to work. When you were using the other method, did you take the stuff first?
Yes.
Yeah, because he had to take the stuff first, or else he doesn't do it. He doesn't get angry enough. Well, anyway, here he is. This is Ceaseless Discharge. That's his face right there. I couldn't tell for a second. That's his horn I was looking at.
He's got a horrifying face.
He has a lot of eyes. But yeah, as you can see, he's friendly enough. He doesn't want to help us. He doesn't want to hurt us. He's just sitting here writhing in agony. Because he's perpetually on fire. Now, over here is an altar upon which stands or lies the corpse of someone. It's a female corpse. It's hard to tell. It's dark over here. But as soon as you rob this corpse, the boss will get pissed. The gold hem set. Okay, we want to immediately oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay. Hey, buddy, look at me, come on. Should I start attacking?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I probably shouldn't be using a fire weapon.
This is gonna be bad. Ow. I used the wrong thing.
Yeah, this is the way to fight him in melee. Just wait for him to knock his tentacle down and then whack it. And he's dead. He's really not that hard. Just a lot of people have trouble dodging his big, heavy attacks the first time they play the game.
Because it has such a wind-up and it starts to move in a way that makes you think it's about to happen, but doesn't.
Yeah, it's one of those really, really slow attacks, so you have no idea when to dodge it, kind of things. Like those hollows that spend forever just lifting their sword and you have no idea when they're going to swing it. That's humanity. Okay, 20,000 souls. Now let's take a look at the stuff that he was so adamant about defending.
Do you want me to meet you at the next bonfire?
Okay, sure. The gold-hemmed black cloak, worn by the witch Quelana of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore this gold-hemmed black cloak even before the Age of Fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. Now this seems to imply that Quelana is already dead and that that's her corpse. But I don't think she is. Unless there's no evidence that the witches can turn undead. strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. Yeah. Why does it say... Why does it specify that it's worn by Quaylana?
I think it's because she's the only named character that wears it.
I suppose. But the idea is that that corpse we picked this stuff up off of is supposed to be one of the Daughters of Chaos. And that big monster that we just killed is their one and only brother. At least that's the implication. I don't know where that lore comes from.
From the ring.
Which ring?
The short one.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that would have anything to do with him. Since we get it from a different boss.
Well, the implication is that the boss was like part of him that broke off.
Oh yeah, in fact I wonder if we can see it from here. Oh, it's all the way over there. Yeah, let me get over here. And show this to you guys. Okay, you see that down there? But it's right next to my souls bar. Right down there. That thing is supposedly a piece of Ceaseless Discharge. The boss that we just killed. You can't attack it at all where it is right now. It's completely invincible for some reason. Don't even know why it's even there.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know it was.
Yeah, it's there. You can get up really close to it, but you can't hurt it with any kind of attacks. Yeah, but it's the next boss. Well, no, wait, no, it's 2 bosses from now. There's another boss between this and it. Yeah, but now we got some other friendly people to deal with. Yeah, and this demon's great axe is so heavy that I can't do my flips anymore. Let me put on my Quelaag's Fury Sword again. Yeah, but with the build that I did for Invasions, the low-level build, nothing is more powerful for it than the Quelaag's Fury Sword. But the only way to get it and remain at weapon level 5 is for another player to give it to you.
Which is much easier to accomplish with the password system.
Yes, much easier. Anyway, now I have to deal with all these fucking Taurus demons. Let me get up my bow so I can...
Luckily, they don't respawn.
They don't?
Nope.
Oh, they don't? I thought they did. Okay.
Capra demons do.
Well... Oh yeah, then I guess the easiest way to take these guys out if you don't care about dying would be to aggro them all and then run off the cliff. They'd all follow you.
Do they really?
Yeah, I've seen people kill them that way before, but I thought they were just doing it to farm souls. 5 shots. 1,200 souls. Not really that much, but then again I am level 206. That didn't even do any damage to it, but at least it got its attention. You know, for being immune to lava, it sure is strange that I can kill you guys in 5 hits with a fire weapon.
I guess that proves that lava is the different damage type as far as the game is concerned.
Well, but it's not though. You can equip fire resistant stuff and take less damage from lava. Yeah, so I don't get it.
Maybe they're just programmed to not take damage. Doesn't make any sense lore-wise. They really probably shouldn't take that much damage from fire, but no, you can whip their ass pretty easy.
So, do these Taurus demons have more, less, or the same health as the boss?
Slightly less.
Slightly less.
I think it's like 200 points less. It's not much.
How did I aggro 2 of them? Oh, wait, no, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just gonna check the actual values because I don't want to talk out my ass, get facts wrong. Specifically, the Taurus Demon is the boss, and these are called minor.
God damn it, I always roll too soon.
New
Also,
game, the Taurus Demon is 1200.
I think my bow is making me too heavy to flip. There we go. Let me take off the stone gauntlets. Oh, wait, I don't even have that ring on. When did I take it off? God damn it. I don't remember taking it off. Why would I take it off? I don't know.
Minor Taurus Demons have 900. Ooh, my mouse is about to die soon. That sucks. Do I have batteries? What kind of batteries do I take?
Yeah, you people and your wireless mice that need constant battery changes.
I haven't changed a battery since I moved. I wouldn't really say constant.
Yeah, well, I figured it would be as frequently as a Game Boy would need battery changes, since it takes the same kind of batteries.
They take the same kind of batteries, but the power draw is much different. Because all this is doing is powering a very weak Wi-Fi antenna and a laser. And it's not even a very powerful laser either, because it's only got to go, you know, like 2 centimeters.
I'm so flippy. Not only can I do flips all the time, but my kick is a flip too, because of the sword.
Yeah, I have no batteries. That sucks. Actually, no, because it's an optical mouse, so it's literally just powering an optical sensor and Wi-Fi antenna.
Now, these guys have a chance of dropping Demon's Great Axes, right?
Yes.
And the boss does too?
The boss does not.
Really?
I think. Let me check. Yeah, the boss does not drop. Oh, no, it does. You're right.
Yeah, and the Capra Demon boss can also drop the Demon Great Machete.
Huh.
Yeah. Back on the topic of weapon level matchmaking and stuff. Most unique items that you can just pick up, like tail cuts, dragon weapons, anything that levels with twinkling or dragon scales and stuff like that, they all count as +5 regular. The only 3 weapons you have to worry about picking up are the 3 I mentioned before. Crystal Halberd, Crystal Knight Shield, and Lightning Spear. Avoid them. I don't remember where you get the Crystal Knight Shield, but the other 2 are both dropped by mimics.
The Crystal Knight Shield is in the archives.
But where in the archives?
Let's see, the Capra Demon. That's surprising. Despite the fact that the Capra Demon is fought after the Taurus Demon, it has less health. Has about 100 less health, and then the minor Capra Demons. Minor Capra Demons are considerably weaker than the boss Capra Demon. They only have 589 health compared to 1176. That's kind of weird.
Okay. Do you think I should try to get these items?
I'd wait.
I mean, I am to level 206, I have the flame stone plate ring on, and I can flip.
None of those items are worth it.
Well, isn't one of them the Chaos Ember?
It's the one that's in the middle of the pool of lava.
Okay, I'll just put my stuff back on. Take this off too. Okay, so none of those Taurus demons will come back, right?
Those ones won't. I think the ones further on in the ruins might respawn.
Yeah, they definitely respawn. Yeah, but now that they're cleared out, I can come back down and get those items at my leisure. Once I'm ready to take on the lava. Hello, Capra Demon. You're so annoying as a boss, but as a regular enemy, I'm not even afraid to try and parry you.
Did you actually do it?
Can I parry you? I don't think I can. I just keep half parrying him. He seems small enough to be parryable. Oh well.
Because they're not that big. They're about giant size. Well, god size, I suppose.
They're about the size of the Baron Nike Knights.
Yeah, they're not huge. He looks much bigger in the boss fight because of the confined area.
Yeah. Anyway.
But they're actually not that much bigger than you.
Anyway, this walkway right here, be careful, there's a hole right there. You'll slip off and die. And as soon as you go just a little bit further down, we're gonna meet a friendly face. As soon as he bothers to show up. I am human, so he should show up. Yep, here he is. Knight Kirk. Kirk is the guy who invaded us in the depths. I know, he wasn't particularly memorable because we killed him so fast. But, god damn it. This is the second place he shows up. Oh, can you not parry shield bashes?
I don't think.
There we go. Parry. Didn't quite one-shot him though, but I need to get to the other side of him, so... There. The one bad thing about being forced into playing as a right-handed character is that if a wall is on your right, you're gonna have a disadvantage. Anyway,
stabby weapons.
Yeah, that is the second appearance. If you miss this appearance, which I'm sure at least one of you guys did.
I got that one.
You got that one? Okay, well Tyler missed it. If you miss this appearance, then he won't appear in his next spot. And if you get him in all three spots, a reward will appear elsewhere. Okay, now we get to fight all these Capra demons. Or not. Because here's the thing. You could fight all 5 of these nasty Capra demons. But there's a bonfire right down here. You can just drop to it. Wait, where is the bonfire? Oh, there you are. Right next to the big ugly. Gotta kill it first.
Despite the fact that its current version is perfectly playable, they might be remastering the first Borderlands. That's weird. I guess mainly for console people.
Maybe they got the idea from Dark Souls Remastered and figured they could get more people in the servers.
Maybe. Hey, if it gets more people playing the first Borderlands, I'm fine with that.
I'm alive? No, I'm dead. I hate that they can kill you when you're in the middle of getting up. You should be invincible during that.
Yeah.
You can't do anything when that happens. Well, at least I killed Kirk. So let me just get back down there. It's not a problem. I only have to kill one Capra demon.
Yeah, just, I mean, you have it on you. Just use your soul spears.
I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that I have spells at all because I have such strong melee weapons.
Yeah.
If there were a way to recover spell uses like there are in the later games, I wouldn't mind it so much.
Well, you see, I think I still like it how they did it in Dark Souls 1 the most. Because even with, like, in Dark Souls 3, normal soul arrow you can, at level 1, only cast it like 15 times, compared to 30. And then your Ashen Estus Flask only fills about half of your bar back up by default. So you get about like 22 casts out of Soul Arrow.
Wrath of Gods OP, please nerf.
And the only way to increase that, it doesn't matter if you get like extra casts of it, you just have to increase your FP gauge. So you have to put a lot of levels into that. Which if you're a mage, you're going to, but...
I mean, Demon Souls and Dark Souls 3 are in a class of their own, since they're the only games that actually have, like, MP bars.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls 1, casting magic is the most inconvenient, since they have a finite number of casts, and there's no way to recover them at all. There are ways to increase them, but yeah.
I feel for the average... For starting players, I feel Dark Souls 1 is the most convenient. By endgame, it can be a little annoying, but if you're specializing in magic, it's not going to matter that much. Like, I have 40 casts of Great Soul Arrow, plus 8 casts of Soul Spear, 4 casts of Crystal Soul Spear, and I can put more stuff on if I want it. I can have a ton of damage output if I really need it. Actually, do I have 2 great heavy soul arrows?
Okay. I'm at the bonfire. I'm gonna kindle it to full, and then I'll summon you.
Alright.
Yeah, but I one-shot the chaos bug, whatever it's called. Not chaos bugs.
Burrowing rockworm.
Burrowing rockworm? Okay. I figured everything down here would either be something demon or chaos something. Since most of them are. Capra Demon, Taurus Demon. Next boss is Fire Sage Demon. Not a spoiler, don't worry.
That does imply that those are just a natural creature of the area, though.
Yeah, they're animals. They're bugs. They're big bugs.
Yep.
Probably not even any lore behind them.
Which, did I tell you the mistranslation of the Demon Fire Sage?
I think you did.
Yeah, once we see him, I'll go over it for the stream. It's one of those things that is super interesting to me.
Yeah, but since I'm here, you can see this weird creature. This thing is called the Demon Centipede. We'll be fighting it in a little bit. But you can see it right here. And even if you shoot it with arrows and spells, it won't react. You can get as close to it as you want, and it won't attack you. I don't even know why it's there.
That really is it, isn't it? Holy shit.
Yep. And then we have these weird demon statue things. Most of them don't attack you, but the ones that do very slowly hover toward you and breathe fire. That is their only means of attack. They're actually really easy. Soul of a Proud Knight.
Ton of damage from magic.
Back here, what's the safe way to get to there? Is there a safe way to get to this? Oh yeah, this way. Okay. Green Titanite shards. 2 of them.
I did not know that was there.
Okay, but you look down there and you see there's a whole bunch more demons, including a Taurus demon. But they're not a problem. Or 2 Taurus demons. 3 Taurus demons. Okay. Capra demon up there. But that's okay, because we can deal with these guys one at a time. And an upwards facing burrowing rockworm. Yeah, but you don't even have to kill that one. I don't think it drops anything. Oh no, it does. I automatically had a green titanite shard added to my inventory. Is that thing one time only?
I don't know.
Huh, it's weird. And I got another Demon's Great Axe.
Speaking of.
Yep. Now, this direction is optional. Hi again. Hi, Pokemon Master.
That asshole just jumped my spell.
You can save casts if you just shoot them once and let me finish them off.
Oh yeah, it's only my Great Heavy Soul Arrow. I only brought that for this stuff. Because there's no way I'm using that cast time in a boss fight.
Yeah. Makes sense. No, nope, don't fall.
Ooh. Your feet were floating for a second.
I was slipping off, and that thing's corpse almost pushed me off. It was falling over.
Oh boy.
Okay. Now this next part is especially annoying because there's all these rockworms everywhere hanging from the ceiling, and they like to go crazy. Let me finish it off. There we go. Now I forget what these things drop. They're a really good source of whatever it is they drop. But if you go too far ahead, like 4 of them will come down at once and surround you. So the best way to handle them is for me to just run straight for the chest and ignore them. Like so. Because they won't attack you on their way down. Now what's in this chest? Large Flame Ember. This will let you get fire weapons +5 up to +10. Green Titanite Shard. That was also automatically added to my inventory. Do these things not respawn? Quelaag's Chaos Sword? No, this is Quelaag's Fury Sword. The Chaos Blade is a different weapon you can make from the same soul. But it does count as a Chaos weapon, kind of. It scales with humanity. Speaking of which, I should probably have 10 humanity if I'm wielding this thing. Yeah, let me just get myself 10 humanity real quick. I'm gonna be using this thing, I might as well.
You can use it against the next boss?
Well, there are a couple more enemies to fight. But I need to play...
One, actually. Or, no, 3.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in, Pokemon Master. Never mind, they left. Oh. You were gonna play a game with someone else?
I keep forgetting, and then I'm reminded every time I play this game, I want to look up online to see if anyone's making, like, custom wizard staffs or anything. So I want to see what people are doing. And if they are, I want to buy one.
What, like custom catalysts from this game?
Well, not necessarily just from this game. There's people doing stuff like that. So I love that kind of stuff. I'm not casting magic because I'm too sharp. What's wrong with me?
Xenoverse 2? I don't know anything about Xenoverse. That's a multiplayer game?
I mean, technically all of them are.
Are we talking about all the Xenoverses or all of the Xeno franchise games? Because I don't think Xenogears or Xenosaga were multiplayer.
Xenoverse is a Dragon Ball game. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh. Am I thinking of something else? No, I'm thinking of Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, never mind. Too many Xeno games.
Yeah, there are.
Okay. Well, that's everything. Now, down that way, there are a couple of items I can grab, which I'm gonna do real quick. Can I get back up here? Yeah, yes. I can. Okay. I'm gonna grab these items real quick. I need to jump to that platform. And I missed. Fuck. Well, anyway. Down here is a huge set of double doors that I think you can just open from the other side. But if you want to open them from this side, you have to reach rank 2 of the Servants of Chaos Covenant. We're going to be doing that next playthrough, because there's a reason for wanting to open that door early. Now, how do I get that item over there? I just had to jump to it, right? I just screwed up the first time?
Yep.
Let me try from this side of the branch. There we go. Much easier. Why did I just hear something die?
I don't know, I didn't.
Yeah, I heard something collapse, and I heard the sound of souls getting added to my inventory, but I didn't get any.
That's weird.
Dead end ahead. Thank you, message. I will go backwards then. Land on this branch, and go back up. Because we're done down here.
That is a pretty nice message to just not waste the extra 30 seconds to run the rest of the way for nothing.
Yeah. Okay, boss time, and I really need to...
Hi.
Hi.
I was waiting for you to know this.
Change my weapon. How about we use the S-Dock? And also put on some resin. Let's put on the gold pine resin.
It's the only thing I turn into here.
Yeah, I think every area has only one item. Dark Souls 2 increased the number of things you can turn into.
I think it depends on where you are standing in some places. Like, I think if... Let me check. No, I didn't mean to do it so quick. Okay. Let's see, out here. Nope. Yeah, it must be just one thing.
Flip sisters. Okay, so I got 2 casts to Crystal Soul Spear. Oh wait, I can just use Crystal Magic Weapon on my S-Dock. I don't need these resin. I only get 1 cast of it with this catalyst though. But it should do a lot of damage.
It lasts for like 60 seconds.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Here we go.
Be ready, he comes up quick.
I know all about him.
Yeah, I got stun locked the first time I tried fighting him.
Meet the last recolor of the Asylum Demon. The Demon Fire Sage. At least for this game. They brought him back in Dark Souls 3. Oh jeez! Do you see how much damage I'm doing?
No.
Hold on a sec. Just look at how much damage this does. And that's with an S-Dock. A fully upgraded Crystal Magic Weapon S-Dock with 50 intelligence,
Fucking 500. God
50
dang.
strength, and 25 dex. This could be doing a lot more if I raised my dex. Easy boss? Yeah, he's an easy boss. Hi, George Brev. Yeah, he's an easy boss, and the next boss is easy too. Demon's Catalyst and Humanity.
When I fought the next boss, he liked to stay just out of range of my spears, so it was really annoying.
What else does he drop? Because I'm not full on Humanity, but I didn't pick up something. Does he drop a Demon Titanite?
He might. Let me check.
Because I think... Well, my Demon Titanite's in my bottomless box, but...
Humanity, Demon's Catalyst, and 20,000 souls. That's... The fuck did he drop?
I don't know, but I'm not full on Humanity unless you can be full on something that's in your bottomless box.
Did it actually give you a Humanity? I thought I saw you pick one.
It gave me one, and it gave me the Demon's Catalyst. But it didn't give me this other item.
That's all it should have been.
Wait. Are you a Sunbro?
Yeah, it's a Sunlight Metal.
Yeah, I'm full on those. Okay.
Yeah, that worm comes back. I just ran past it.
Okay, now where is the Demon's Catalyst? Here it is. Demon's Catalyst. Demon Catalyst formed from Izalith molten rock. Can be used as a fire weapon. The Demon Fire Sage was the first demon and the last master of the original fire arts before the Witch of Izalith was engulfed by chaos, creating pyromancy. Now, that's
None
full
of
of
that is true.
mistranslations, right?
That is all mistranslations. Because, one, pyromancy existed before. Two, he was not the first demon. He was amongst the first demons. His name more accurately translates to Fire Priest of Demons.
So he was just like
implies
he was just
that
like a
he
general
became-
of demons, right?
Yeah, it implies he became a priest after becoming a demon, which implies that even once the demon showed up, society continued.
Yeah. So about the demon fire sage, there's a reason he looks just like the two demons from the Northern Undead Asylum, right?
I'm assuming that's just a class of demon from Izalith.
Yeah, but why were they in the asylum though? They were acting as the wardens.
I honestly don't know the lore behind it.
It almost seems like they were sent there specifically to either guard or test any undead who tried to escape.
Which I imagine more guard. Because it's not like the English translation of the creation of the Chaos Flame. It implies that the witch was desperate and that she was trying to create the flame because of that. But that's not the case.
We should probably explain that first. That the Witch of Izalith tried to make a new first flame. A second flame, if you will. So that people wouldn't have to sacrifice themselves as kindling in order to keep it going.
That's what the English translation implies. That isn't quite right. Because it was made before the fading of the first flame was really a problem. It's more likely based on the wording that she tried to create the first flame again out of her ambition. She was trying to be more powerful than Gwyn.
So, she was trying to usurp Gwyn. She just wanted power.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot less tragic than I originally thought. I thought she was trying to save Gwyn and ended up causing a second apocalypse in her attempts and lost her mind.
Now, all of the available context implies that she was attempting to make herself more powerful, kind of to either to usurp Gwyn or for some other means, and that even once chaos was made, they had it under control for quite a long time. And it wasn't until something happened at some point that they lost control, and the chaos they created, which we do end up seeing, kind of consumed a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. Real quick, before you continue, I want to show this off. This platform matches the platform that we saw in Quelaag's domain. It's a shortcut. It has to be activated from the bottom, though, for some reason. What they should have done is they should have just made that platform that's normally up here, like not here. They should have kept it at the bottom and just have this big gaping hole that if you fall down, you die. Because it makes no sense that it's at the bottom when you find it in the demon ruins. When it wouldn't work for you up here. Yeah, but now that it works, there's something that I wanted to point out about the area where this lift is. Yeah, we know a lot about the lore. A lot more than we probably should. There's too much of it. Yeah, but these stairs, if you take these stairs all the way down, you'll see that you drop off into the Demon Fire Sage's room. Now, there is no way to do this until after the Demon Fire Sage is already dead. So, it makes you wonder why that's there. It kind of seems like you were supposed to be able to plunge attack it like you could the original Asylum Demon. Like a callback to it or something, but maybe that just got written out of the game.
Maybe.
Yep, next bonfire. And this is the last bonfire of the Demon Ruins, I think. Unless the next bonfire doesn't count as the next areas. I forget. Okay, now, few cool things about this next boss, which is... No spoilers here. It's the demon centipede that we've been pointing out. That was hanging on the wall. Which is supposedly part of the Ceaseless Discharge boss. But few cool things about it. Normally, when you defeat the boss, you are given a ring that makes you 99% resistant to lava. But you can get it early if you manage to cut off one of its appendages. It'll drop the ring for you right away, and then you can equip it and fight it more easily. Because the arena is full of lava. Now I'm down here by in front of the boss fog, Kaze. You down here?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can summon Solaire for this fight.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put my sign down. Dual Sun Bros.
Yep, it's time to praise that sun. Of course, there's no sun down here. Weakness, tears. Okay. Dragon ahead. Dragon ahead.
That's not a dragon.
That's a lie. Write that down. Dry beating to a pulp. No shit. Oh, anyway.
Strange creature ahead. I will vote that one up because, yes, it is in fact very strange. Though, actually, I should note something. You'll see it in the cutscene. Look real close at, like, its legs and its back half.
Legs and back half, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I noticed something about those when I fought it.
Okay, I should be good. I have my talisman and my catalyst. This shield is the best fire-resistant shield I have that isn't too heavy. And I get my bastard sword. Crystal magic weapon. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run to the right. Because there's a larger non-lava area over there where it's safer to fight him. Just be sure to try and jump over the lava. This thing is freaky.
It's nightmare.
I can't tell where it ends and where it begins. And it has like 18 flaming eyes.
Did you notice what I was trying to point out?
What, the mouth on its butt?
No. It's got the back half of the dragon butts.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, get over here. What's this? Solaire, get over here. 2 green titanite shards. Now,
Look at him fucking tanking the lava.
Well, I think he already has the orange charred ring. I think he went back to help us with the fight.
He is such a badass.
Okay, get over here, Solaire.
Solaire.
Crystal
You
magic
took-
weapon's about to wear off. I shouldn't have cast it so early.
Yeah, I was gonna point it out, but it was a bit late. Come here, you fucking freaky asshole.
No. No.
Oh!
That's its appendage you had to cut off.
You can cut that off?
Yeah, I was just mentioning it. You can cut it off and get the orange charred ring early.
Really?
You didn't hear me when I was just explaining that?
No.
Yep, there it is. Well, there's one of them. I guess it's not the one that drops it. Oh, there it is. I got it. Is that Solaire being munched on?
Yeah.
Anyway, check this out. I got the orange charred ring. Now lava does almost nothing to me.
Is that the shortest distance between bosses in the game?
I think so, yeah.
Because you have the Demon Fire Sage, and then that immediately.
Yeah, it's weird.
By the way, we've made some progress. We've killed 3 bosses in, like, the last half hour.
Well, 4 bosses total today. We fought Gwendolyn,
Yeah.
Ceaseless Discharge, Demon Fire Sage, and the Demon Centipede, and we still have another boss to go. And then before we go to the DLC, I want to go kill the Hellkite Drake.
Yeah, and it's only 4:30.
Yeah, we're only halfway done with the stream.
We're going to be done down here today.
Most definitely, yeah.
And then we can just tackle the DLC, which might take 2 streams on its own, maybe?
It might.
Maybe
There's a lot of items in the DLC that I want to read.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let me read the Orange Charred Ring. An orange ring enchanted by a witch. Reduces lava damage. Since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring. But fool that he is, he readily dropped it, and from that spot a terrible centipede demon was born. So, see, that implies that the demon centipede isn't a part of him, it just grew from the ring that he lost. Unless it's a mistranslation.
That I'm not 100% sure on either way.
Anyway. Then we come through here, and there's going to be another bonfire, and Solaire is sitting a fair distance from it, but he's looking rather sullen right now. So we're going to talk to him.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why?
And that's all he says. He's just lamenting that he's been spending all this time trying to, quote, find his own son, but has been unsuccessful so far. Now, the unfortunate thing about Solaire is, just like with Firion in Dissidia, people take him way too literally. People think that because Firion says he wants to fill the world with wild roses, that's literally what he wants to do. Solaire is not actually trying to find a real son. It's more of a metaphor. But it's up to interpretation, really. The sad thing is that since nobody understands what it is that Solaire wants or is looking for, nobody can help him. And he understands that nobody understands.
Well,
He says as much when you first meet him.
again, through item descriptions, there are some implications. You know how it's said that he drew the symbols he wears himself?
Yes?
Nowhere does it say that he created them. The symbols he uses are leftover symbols, and in I think Dark Souls 3's descriptions are said to be renditions of the symbol for the sun. So it's implied that he drew the symbols while searching for what made the patron of the Sun Covenant as powerful as he was. Because his strength is from his own training. None of his equipment is enchanted at all. So it seems that what he's searching for is power.
Well,
So Solaire wants to be a great, like, legendary hero.
that's one interpretation of it. Some might say he wants fame, some might say he wants power. Others might say he just wants to find a meaning to his life. You know, a sun, a beacon, if you will. But because we don't know for sure, there's nothing we can do to help him. He's just kind of on his own. It's almost like dealing with somebody who has a mental disorder. Yeah, but poor Solaire. Okay, let me kindle this bonfire to full and then I'll summon you. Now, can you get to the bonfire after this, okay?
Hold on.
He is the most beloved character, that's why he's getting an amiibo made out of him.
Yeah, I can make the run to the bonfire, no problem. Sorry, I was eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You mean aluminum toast crunch?
Yes. Aluminum Toast Crunch.
Now you have the orange charred ring on, right?
Yes. Wouldn't it be great if I didn't step into lava, die?
Okay, I'm gonna have to give up my flippiness for this area.
It's still pretty flippy, just a different kind of flippy.
It's more like a somersault than a flip. Now this place, super annoying. I mean, the lava doesn't do that much damage to you, because in order to get to this point, you basically need to have obtained the orange charred ring. Unless you take the shortcut, in which case you might not need it, but you will if you want to come here. Welcome to Lost Izalith, which for some reason is filled with walking dragon asses.
Which, yeah, one of those was on the back of the centipede demon. So I'm wondering if the orange shard ring fell into one of those and threw the demon from it.
Maybe. A lot of people just seem to be under the impression that they threw them here as a last idea because they rushed this place.
But yeah, this place is not known as Lost Izalith in the Japanese translation. It is called the Obsolete Capital, Izalith.
Obsolete capital of Izalith, huh?
Yep.
Okay, well, there's a few hidden items around here. None of them really all that worth it, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Lost Izalith is kind of just a wash. There's not really anything here that matters until later.
Yeah, but these enemies are really powerful. The one in the painted world of Ariamis didn't attack us, but these ones will.
And boy, can they do some damage. Are we gonna bother fighting them or just run past?
Just avoid them as much as you can.
I mean, it's not hard.
Soul of the Great Warrior. Yeah, see, they've already given up on us.
That one didn't. That asshole's trying to fight us out there for some reason.
What the do you see this?
What?
Watch the stream.
Okay. Is that Mary Poppins?
But there's an item over in that direction. You can barely see it in my stream. A couple items, actually. You have to run all the way out into the lava in order to get them. Now, how easy is it for you to kill these things?
I'll two-shot this one. Oh, fuck!
Oh yeah, I forgot. They can jump like 1,000,000 feet into the air.
So that was the thing.
Huh.
Did I do 1,400 damage to that one on your screen?
I didn't see.
That's what I thought it just said, and that was with a normal soul spear. What the fuck?
It was really high up.
Yeah.
And I was up close to it too, so I probably couldn't see the health bar. Anyway, got a Divine Blessing, and another Divine Blessing. 2 Divine Blessings.
Oh, what? She's got hit for 9 damage. Oh, they're hurting each other. If they get too close, their walking animation can harm themselves.
Man, that's a loud sound. The sound of my feet perpetually being burned to a crisp by lava.
Yep.
There.
By the way, as far as realistic depictions of what lava would actually do to a body, Dark Souls is actually really high up there.
Well, doesn't lava, like, make you spin around really fast like water in a skillet?
No. Only if you're, like, soaking wet would it do it for a second. What you're thinking of is known as the Leidenfrost effect. And when the reason that happens with water in a skillet is because it becomes so hot so fast that it's flash steam. It's like flashing off in a cloud of steam, which just causes there to be like a cushion of steam between the water and the pan, which is why stuff bounces around.
Anyway, hidden bonfire. Yep, so you'll need to dismiss yourself so I can kindle it.
Speaking of that, I found out something kind of worrying about Dark Souls 2 and 3.
What?
They have a sin system
Yes, I know about it.
based on disconnect. What? Hello?
What? I can still hear.
I disconnected, but I was like still a phantom standing next to that bonfire for like a little too long. That was weird.
Yeah, what they did was, since there were so many people disconnecting from the game in order to avoid invaders in Dark Souls 1, they made it into a sin in Dark Souls 2, where if you disconnect too often, then you get soft banned. But there's a way to get rid of the soft ban. An item appears in the start of the game that you can pick up after 24 hours that you can use to unban yourself.
And everyone spawns with one.
Yeah, isn't it called like the Young White Branch or something?
No, in Dark Souls 2, I believe... I forget what it is in Dark Souls 2, but in Dark Souls 3, it's like a Way of White circlet.
I'm pretty sure in Dark Souls 2 it's some kind of white branch. Pretty certain. Bone of Order. Thank you, Pokemaster. Okay, so it looks like a white branch. It's a bone. Anyway, fully kindled. Now I'm just waiting for you to show up.
Yeah, I was trying to go around to get the Divine Blessings, but I got stomped.
Do you really need them?
Nah. I'm just gonna grab my souls and keep running. Is that 4 humanity on me? I know that's not a lot, but I don't want to waste that.
We're gonna be fighting a lot more of those little statues. The S-Stock is really good against them. I'm gonna equip that. Bone with the red ribbon on the end. Yep. I never had the opportunity to use it because I never got soft banned. Because I'm not a little pussy who disconnects when he's invaded.
I feel personally attacked.
I mean, I used to do that when I first started playing the game, but I stopped.
I did it at the start of this playthrough a lot because I was just so pissed off by it. But once we got to the point where we were just like, nothing matters anymore, I stopped caring. I just, whatever. Huh.
We got 4 viewers on YouTube.
Okay, sign is down. Oh wow, there's a lot of people showing up around this bonfire.
Yeah, I see them a lot.
Yeah, there's someone in Solid Havel, someone in Kirk's armor.
I see someone with a Mask of the Child and Grant. I saw someone earlier with Artorias' armor and Marvelous Chester's hat.
Which, by the way, that's something that's interesting. In Dark Souls 2, I think it is. Or is it in this game? Artorias' sword has a different moveset if you have it in your left hand, right?
I'm not sure. I never used his items.
It might be in Dark Souls 2. But that it has a different, better moveset in the left hand, which half implies that Artorias is supposed to be left-handed.
Well, yeah, but that arm is broken. Yeah. But, yeah, real quick, Pokemaster. You're playing the Xbox version, aren't you? Because that's the only version that makes you pay for online. The PlayStation version lets you play online for free, and the PC versions just come with it.
Well, unless it's on PS4, because you have to pay for online on that.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's talking about Dark Souls 2 specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that would only be the Xbox version that dicks you out of online play. Okay. Yep, I thought so. Because the Xbox 360 version was the first version of Dark Souls 1 that I played. And because of that, I had to play it entirely offline. Then I paid for 1 month of Xbox Live to do the DLC and do some online stuff. And that was it. Then I switched to PS3, had a ton of fun, and then I got the Prepare to Die edition on PC. And now I have the remaster.
And we've had a ton of fun playing this on PC. Between Prepare to Die and this one.
I especially had fun using a mod to replace all of the paintings in Orlando with hentai. Do you remember that, Kaze? The hentai Londo? Hentai Londo. Truly, that is what the humans of that city worshipped. As we know, Guinevere is a goddess.
It's rather well endowed.
And there's a lot of these things, but they're not hard. Oh, also, they're also deaf. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, so if you wear the Ring of Fog, or no, if you wear the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, and you don't walk into their line of sight, they won't notice you at all.
Interesting. There's an item back there.
Large Soul of a Brave Warrior. Now these next enemies we're going to be running into are, different. Speaking of hentai.
I heard you like tentacles.
And vor.
They make a weird noise.
Yeah, they do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, these are called Chaos Eaters.
They have far too many eyes.
And they have mouths in the tops of their heads.
Filled with sharp, spiky teeth.
And they also have a really low chance of dropping red slabs, so they're the only place to farm them.
Are you ready for the thing?
Yep, here we go. We're about to be invaded by an NPC.
We are not.
Well, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. This is the last place Kirk appears.
And this bitch.
Yep, and this is one of the Daughters of Chaos who is defending her mother. And she has Chaos Pyromancies. And now she's dead.
I one-shotted her, okay?
Okay. But you can see she's wearing the same set as Quaylana. The set that we picked up off the other Daughter of Chaos. I got the Isolate Catalyst, and now here's Kirk. And now he's going to die. He's dead.
Why am I one-shotting everything?
Pokemaster, there's two kinds of vor, okay? We don't mind we're talking about vor now, Kaze.
Okay.
There's two kinds of vor. There's Guro vor, which most people think all vor is, which is, like, people getting digested, which I don't like. And then there's safe vor, which is just, like, you're safe. Like, you're just being temporarily swallowed. Like, you're not going to get killed. What?
Like what happens to Link when he gets eaten by a like.
Oh, yeah, like that. Or like what happens to the Goes in that new anime where they pilot dragons from their stomachs.
That's weird. It's also known as soft vor. It still weirds me out.
Soft vor? Well, it's just like... It's no different from meat wall stuff.
I don't like meat wall either.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff.
You don't like tentacles at all?
Tentacles are okay, but just like... Ugh.
Yeah, that was the third time we killed him, so now his gear will appear back in the other place. Pyromancy Chaos Fire Whip. There we go. Okay, getting closer to getting all the Pyromancies. I could have sworn this was an illusory wall.
It says chest ahead. Bullshit.
No, wait a minute. Isn't there somewhere else we can go? Oh yeah, down there. Down there. Gotta go take care of that too. Before we fight the boss. Before we go down there, though, there's one more thing I want to check. Please let them have fixed it.
You might want your rusted iron ring, by the way.
Hold on, I'm just checking to see if they fixed it.
I half remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, they did. They did fix it. They actually fixed it. They fixed something. It used to be that from here, if you look over the side of the railing, you could see inside the boss arena. Because they didn't make the walls for it double textured. So you could just see through it. Okay, I think the way to get down there is down this branch over here.
Yes. Yeah, rusted iron ring. Because we're gonna need it.
Well, not quite yet. There's still enemies to kill. Also, I think there's something over here, too. Yeah, there's items over here. No, let me through there. Come on. Over here. So over here. And then I think this is just a ring of sacrifice. Gotta kill it. Gotta kill it. Gotta kill it.
I took its place.
Okay, I think this is just a ring of sacrifice, but it's really difficult to land on it. You want to try aiming for the part of the branch that's sticking the furthest out. There we go.
I love how casual that was, just slip.
It's a rare ring of sacrifice. I guess that's slightly more worth it. Oh, do you think the rare ring of sacrifice would protect you from hacker curses?
Yeah, maybe.
It won't protect you from Egghead, though. But Egghead's much easier to cure than curse. Okay, now we're going down this way. There's a lot more demon statues. Do these things have a name? Or are they just demon statues?
They do, I just forget it. While I have a second, please don't let me die.
Up, you are about to get attacked. Sacrifice your body to the ring. I don't know what you're implying, Pokemaster.
Stone Demon. That's what
Just,
they're called.
just Stone Demon. That's boring. Yeah, but it does go, it does go into a bit more lore about how the Chaos Flame works, because we already talked about how the Witch of Izalith tried to make a second First Flame, just for power, I guess. But it seems to actually be taking stone, which we know the world used to be made entirely out of, and giving it life.
Speaking of.
Yeah. This, right here, is the last Titanite demon of the game, and the only respawning one. It takes forever to get back to it. But if you want to farm Demon Titanite, this is the way to do it.
It's super easy if you have the shortcut open. Because it's like 20 feet inside the shortcut.
Really? It jumped over both of our spells. What? Where am I? God fucking... It disappeared. There we go. That was weird.
Yeah. He like, you landed inside of him.
2 Demon Titanites. Okay. Now we're still going this way, Kaze.
Do you hear the fucking dragon butts below us walking?
Oh yeah, we are above them now, aren't we?
Yeah. Where is the path that led up here? I know we can see that. There it is.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
over
we're
there. Yeah, right where the
pretty
tip of my
far
air
away.
stock is. Okay, now this bridge leads to the other side of the shortcut door, which we can open now if we want. But if you look ahead, you'll see, well, that's a crystal lizard. I'm not interested in the crystal lizard. Indeed he is. 2 twinkling titanites and a red titanite chunk. Okay, now let me handle this, Kaze.
You'll have to. He's a ghost.
He's a ghost to you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you come down here, and Solaire is waiting for you. He found something, and he wants to share it with us.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did. I did. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, so what happened is Solaire found something bright and sun-shaped, and decided to examine it a bit too closely, and then it buried itself into his brain, and it drove him insane. There is no way to remove it apart from killing him. This is Solaire's fate. Normally. There is a way to save him, and you can get a perfectly good look at his face like this too. But we won't be showing off the method of how to save him until the second playthrough. For now, he has to die. It's not doing any damage to him. It's just... You ever hear of those fungi that get into the minds of animals and, like, compel them to get to as high of a point as possible? It's kind of like that. Which, that terrifies me. That idea. 2 humanity, Sunlight Straight Sword, Sunlight Shield, Sunlight Talisman, and his entire set. Lots of stuff to read. Yeah. But you come over here, all these little bugs are everywhere. I don't know if these even drop anything. But these are the kinds of bugs that... Sunlight Maggot. Okay. Yeah, these are the kinds of bugs that, brainwashed Solaire. Okay, going back up. Also, now that I have the Sunlight Maggot, I can trade it to Snuggly. Or I can wear it. Because for some reason, you can put on the Sunlight Maggot and it doesn't affect you. But it does produce light. Why did this affect Solaire?
It's very possible he put it on when it wasn't dead. Maybe it played dead and he wore it.
Ah, that's true. We're probably wearing a dead Sunlight Maggot.
Yeah. No, give me a second, I'm taking some damage roll.
Yeah, but the Sunlight Maggot is good for wearing in the Tomb of the Giants, so that you don't have to hold the Skull Lantern or cast light.
Yeah, a lot of invaders wear it there.
As they should. If you're gonna invade in a place like that, you should be wearing it.
Yeah.
Since other players can't see your light for some reason. Now there's just one more little side area to visit before we go fight the boss. Now we still got an hour.
Yeah, this will be easy.
Now, this next part can be handled multiple ways. I'm going to show you the proper way to handle it. And then I'll show you...
First?
No, I'll go first.
Stop moving.
I know. It's weird. There's supposed to be an item that's visible over there that's supposed to make you want to go in there.
Yeah, listen real quick. Do you hear them?
I hear lots of different things. What are you talking about specifically?
The suction cup sounding sound.
Let me understand where you're at. No, I don't hear him.
I can.
Huh.
I think it's supposed to be a hint that there's something else.
Oh, geez, there we go. Okay. Oh, now I hear them. Yeah, but don't attack them yet.
This lets you look down into their horror mouths.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, that reminds me of the robotic shark from James and the Giant Peach. Do you remember that thing?
Yeah, they really should have given these things a special death that happens if you fall into the top. It's kind of disappointing they didn't.
Okay, well, anyway, you can see a silhouette of somebody over there on the other side. We need to figure out a way to reach it. Let's see, what's the best way to get over there? I guess we start on this branch and go up and around and drop here. Do they hurt you if you fall in their mouth? Probably, because they have a grab that makes them eat you. Yeah. Saint. Yep. And look what it is. It's Zigmeyer. Sleeping on his feet again in the worst possible place. But he was standing here trying to figure out how to get out of this place. Because once you're in this little space here, there's no way out other than to fall down here. Which will take a little bit of damage, but really is the safest way. And you should totally just do this. But instead, he's trying to figure out what to do about all of these monsters. And he neglected to bring any ranged weapons. So here's what you do. When you talk to Zigmeyer, he's going to want to rush down there and fight them all. Because he thinks he's going to distract them while you make a getaway. But he's sleeping right now. So he won't notice if we kill all but one of them. Which we're going to do. Let me just get out something that won't accidentally hurt him since I'm next to him. And if you want to help me take out one or two of them with your spells, you can. Kaze?
Say again?
Oh, never mind. I'll just do it.
Sorry, I was eating. I had my mic muted.
Okay. Now that I've killed 3 of them, I know exactly how many shots it takes to kill one. I'm going to shoot this one exactly twice and leave it almost dead. Now the reason you want to do this is because if Zigmeyer goes down there, he's going to get wrecked if all 4 of them are still alive, because the water down there is poisonous. Let me put on my rusted iron ring. Not only will the poison hurt him, the monsters will too. And they'll most likely kill him, or make him really, really low health. You want to make sure that he ends the fight with over half of his health. So, now we're going to talk to him. Yeah, snore, snore.
Oh, excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. Must be the warmth. Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat, you know. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come.
Okay, and that's the last thing that you can get out of him before he actually runs down there. So if you want to kill them all before he does, then this is the time to do it.
Friend, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, friend, I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go. Don't be slow.
And then in he goes. In he goes.
Come on! Over here, you fiends!
Sigmire.
Panic! Owls, because I am Zigmire of Katarina, and you shall feel my wrath!
They're not gonna feel anything if you don't go down there, Sigmire.
Is it because I'm here?
He's not moving. Should I kick him in?
It won't hurt him. I would unequip your sword just in case.
I did. Let me practice kicking. I'm not very good at it. Come on, kick. Kick. God damn it.
I don't think you can when you have a talisman.
Fine. Okay, yeah, now I can... Well, I can punch, but I don't want to hurt him. God damn. Get down there. There he goes. He just needed a little push. And then he finishes it off in one hit, and he gets to be the hero. That's all.
Talk to him immediately.
Yeah, that's all he wanted. Talk to him immediately before the poison affects him. Oh, there's another one. Oh.
You saved me once again. Oh, I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Oh, don't you worry. The ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly.
Yeah. And he'll be fine. As soon as he goes to sleep like this, I think he becomes immune to the poison. Yeah, weirdo. Yeah. The next time we see him, he'll be in Firelink Shrine. And he'll give us the reward for saving him. Just make sure he doesn't die. And make sure he doesn't fall below half of his health while the enemies are alive.
Actually, he goes immediately to the other location, not Firelink.
No, I'm pretty sure he goes to Firelink first.
It says on the wiki that he goes to the other place.
Nope.
Wikis have been wrong.
Yeah, the wikis have been wrong. I know for a fact that he goes to Firelink and tells you that he's getting ready for one last adventure. Okay, that's a dead end. Somewhere down here is a red slab.
I think it's up this way to the right.
Yeah. Wouldn't it suck if there was a hole underneath this shallow, cloudy water right in front of the chest? Red slab. Because they could totally do that.
Oh, by the way, the only achievements I need now are the Dark Wraiths and the endings.
Sigmire can sleep anywhere. Dark Wraiths and what?
The two endings.
Both endings. Okay. Yeah. Not sure what these holes are for. I think they're supposed to be methods for you to lure the Chaos Eaters into them and get them killed.
I think specifically this place is a sewer.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
that's what they were originally used for.
Let me cure my poison.
Mine's about to wear off naturally. No. Where is... There it is.
Okay, and you're dead. And there's an item right here. Red Titanite chunk. Okay, now, how do we get out of here?
I think this thing. No, we gotta hop onto that vine, which is over here. Or did I drop off too early? Do I gotta go back down again?
Yeah, I think you do.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna drop here. We have to get around to the side where we landed and go off the edge onto the one behind. So I think the best way... Maybe jumping might be the best way.
Is this it? Yeah, I think I found it. No, not that. Not that. You want to drop off on your left and go all the way around. Like, okay, face away from me. Go that way.
Okay, this way?
Yes. Oh, keep going. Go all the way around.
Oh, you can get around that area. Okay.
Yep.
I was just trying to figure out how to get back on this side.
There you go. And we're out. And not one player invasion so far. Really speaks volumes about how they changed the invasion range for the remastered version.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for the boss. Now, we're probably just going to fight it the normal intended way for now, right? But at least one of us is probably going to die.
Yeah.
Because of how cheap this is.
Maybe both.
In fact, let me put on the Darkwood Grain Ring so that maybe I can flip over its attacks.
If I'm gonna show, like, as soon as we spawn, before we actually start running for it, I'm gonna show you one place I stand that's super safe if you have both of the first two parts down.
Okay.
So that way, if we do die, you can just come back and probably do it solo.
Now, the boss that we're about to fight is unanimously considered the worst boss in the entire series. And by worst, I don't just mean it's the hardest. I mean that it is in fact the worst designed. And the developers have even apologized for its creation.
For multiple reasons, actually.
Good luck. Rating 750.
Because I can't even get into the boss room until he goes down that giant ramp.
Really? Okay. Well, then, here I go. Also, if Kadikarus's review is anything to go off of, I don't know if it's just a PS4 thing, there's no more sliding sound. Oh no, I have a sliding sound.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
I guess it's just a PS4 thing. Oh no, there's only the initial sliding sound. It's gone now. Now it's completely quiet. Okay, whatever. But here it is. The Bed of Chaos. Otherwise known as the Witch of Izalith. Kind of.
To most people. That's what most people.
Well, you'll see that there are 3 glowing red orbs. 2 of the Daughters of Chaos are the orbs in the left and right, and the witch...
You see the staff in the top.
Yeah, I can see those staves, yeah. I never noticed before. Yeah, but the real witch is underneath the Bed of Chaos, protected by a barrier that's powered by both of those orbs. We need to destroy both orbs, and then we can get under there.
This is what Izalith created when she tried to recreate the first flame. A bed of chaos and demons.
Yep, all of the demons in the game's world come from this thing. It's like a monster spawner.
Yep. And the 2 daughters apparently gave their lives trying to keep it contained, which it is mostly. It's active, but it isn't at its full power, so it's even now still partially contained.
Well, the first part of this fight is easy. All you have to do is go to either side.
Real quick, this is the spot I'm talking about. Because you're just out of range of those, and its other things can't really hit you here because they hit in the set pattern. At least when you're standing. They hit like right here and right here.
Yeah, but you see those big sweeping broom-like attacks it has? Those attacks are very difficult to dodge. And whether or not you block them, they push you a lot. And once we start breaking the seals, holes are going to start appearing in random places throughout the floor.
Not random.
Well,
it is a set.
Not random, but I've never memorized where they are.
I kind of have. So we can break the first 2 seals at the same time, at least. And that makes the rest of the fight easier.
One more important thing is that this boss does have one pyromancy spell that it casts. It's an explosion attack that technically does infinite damage, but only if you're at the point it's cast from, which is the very center of it, which is up above it.
You can actually survive it.
You can survive it, yeah, but the point that does infinite damage is above the Bed of Chaos, which most players can't be at. And it does less and less damage the further away from it you are. It's just ridiculous that there is anything in this game that does infinite damage to the player.
Yeah. Tell me when you're ready.
Well, I'm rolling through the branches now. Yep, so this is the first one. I'm about to destroy it. You ready?
Yep.
Kill one boss axe, save and quit, kill the next ball. Yeah, you can. If you quit the boss, you appear right in front of the fog wall. And then you don't have to worry about running past most of the holes. But it doesn't make it that much easier. And you can only do it if you don't have any phantoms summoned.
Yep.
But if you die, we gotta go all the way back to that bonfire in the middle of the lava lake. What? Oh, did you destroy the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what you were waiting for.
Yeah, I was standing right next to it.
Okay, well, actually having a phantom might be the easiest method.
Yeah, and the third phantom can be waiting to go up the middle.
But there should be a phantom waiting to go up the middle, since if the host dies, then the whole fight's just over. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, no. Use freaking holes everywhere. And oh, how did I survive? How did I survive? Oh man, look at it. Oh, this will give me a great opportunity. If you get in there...
Fuck!
Are you dead? Oh,
Yeah.
so am I. It knocked me in. Fuck. Fuck.
You want to show off the move?
No, I don't want to show off the move. It's difficult. Because you've already killed this boss. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a note. Don't kill the Bed of Chaos without me in New Game Plus. Because
Okay.
I want to show in the stream what happens outside the Bed of Chaos when it's killed.
Okay.
Because it has like a unique thing about its death animation.
Okay, well, if you summon me, I can try to kill it this time.
Well, I
You could
actually wanted to show the boss the first time, like what's inside of it.
Do you want to bring me along, or do you think you could probably just solo it?
Well, the seals stay destroyed.
Yeah.
Do you think I should go in alone?
It'll be faster.
Okay.
As long as you can get the run right, it takes about 20 seconds once you're there. It's just, it takes forever to run to it.
Okay, then you just gotta put on the orange charge ring very briefly until you run to this bridge. Yeah, but the Bed of Chaos is not a good boss. I mean, it technically only has one hit point. The whole boss is just reaching it. And at any time you can get knocked into a hole.
Yep. It's a little too easy for it to do so. That's what just happened to me. I was right over the spot where I needed to drop, but it just swept me aside.
I'm just gonna run past all the demon statues. It's not like they're very fast.
Considering you're definitely going to get this before the end of the stream, we made some pretty goddamn good progress.
Yeah, I mean, this will be our 5th boss in the stream, and if I have enough time afterward, I plan on going to kill the Hellkite Drake, which is basically a mini-boss.
Yeah. Which you should have enough time, I mean, even if it takes an extra 10 minutes. Yeah.
So, 6 bosses in one stream. Assuming it doesn't take me the rest of the stream just to finish off the Bed of Chaos. Okay, here we go. And the worst part about this boss is that there is absolutely no way to make this any easier. Other than getting really good at throwing fire bombs and taking out the seals from a distance. Which some people do. Speedrunners do that. Oh geez, are you seriously casting your spell while I'm on the ramp? Okay, good, I dodged it. Okay. Now I just have to run forward. Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay, geez, hello. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, let me just get down here. See this? Okay, I got knocked into the hole. Bed of chaos, bed of chaos. Everyone hates the bed of chaos. It's not like I wasn't trying to be careful. But when you break the 2 seals, it gets 2 big scythe-like claws that it uses to attack you in addition to its broom arms. What the? Oh, that was weird. You still there, Kaze?
Yep, I'm here.
Just watching the stream?
Yep.
Watching me die?
I hate this boss so much.
Yeah, but as I was trying to point out, there is a plank of sorts. Not like a wooden plank, but like a pirate ship plank. Jolly soloration. What? I have difficulty pronouncing that. Soloration. Yeah, but you want to get on the part of the floor that sticks out the most, is what I'm trying to say. That's the easiest way to just drop off onto this bridge that's down there. Now, I don't know for sure if you could just stand at the bottom of the bridge forever and be safe. Not gonna risk it. Okay, here we go. Once again. Oh, jeez. I believe that's Chaos Firestorm that it just cast. Okay. Do your sweepy arm thing. Really? They should not do that much damage to a level 206 character. Okay. Do your other arm, and then I'm going for it. And down I go. Yes, I made it. He just missed me. It just missed me. She just missed me. Whatever the hell this thing is. Anyway, they just roll through all these branches. And I would love to just stand around showing off what this thing looks like, but at any time it can cast a pyromancy spell and kill me. So, this bug thing, that's the Witch of Izalith. Kill it. It's dead. And that's it. That's all 4 Lord Souls. Should be a key item. Yes, here it is. Soul of the Bed of Chaos and the Mother of all Demons. This Lord Soul was found at the dawn of the Age of Fire. The Witch of Izalith attempted to duplicate the first flame from a soul, but instead created a distorted being of chaos and fire. Its power formed a bed of life which would become the source of all demons and is more than enough to satiate the Lord Vessel. And that's that. Now that we've defeated the Bed of Chaos, Nito, Seat the Scaleless, and the 4 Kings, we can go to the final area. But now we gotta do the DLC.
Yep.
And there's lots to do in the DLC. There's 4 bosses, a whole bunch of areas to explore, a whole bunch of items to get, new spells to get, new boss stuff to make out of the souls of the bosses there. Which we'll be duplicating their souls off screen so that we can show them all off. And then once we've done all that, we'll be ready to take on the final boss. Still lots to go. Okay, so what would be the best place to go if I want to take on Sunlight Altar, of course. Now I'm going to equip a different catalyst to cast Crystal Magic Weapon with, so I get more than one cast of it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Logan's Catalyst gives me the best adjust otherwise. Crystal Magic Weapon, 3 casts. And I'm definitely going to want to use my Demon's Great Axe. My armor won't do me any good, so let me just take it all off. And I would definitely want as much stuff that can make me resistant to fire as I can get. That being just the one thing. Oh, wait, no, there is another thing. Let me go back to Firelink Shrine. Zigmeyer should be there. And he'll give me a reward which might help with this. Yep, there he is. So, talk to him.
Well, hello again.
Oh, that's Zigland.
Finally located
Never mind.
my father. All of your help was invaluable to us. Thank you so much. I was finally able to pass on my mother's last words.
Oh, it's Zigland that appears here? Okay, maybe she'll give us that reward.
My father, as he went on his final adventure. Don't worry, that's just the way he is. Undead or no. Sort of reassuring, really. He goes hollow. I'll just have to kill him again.
Yeah, and then she just kind of drops that bombshell on us. Basically implying that Zigmeyer was killed before becoming undead. But a lot of people seem to take this the wrong way, because she's implying that she was the one who originally killed him. But they never go into any details as to why she did in the first place, so it's probably not true. He probably just got killed doing some random thing, maybe against a monster or whatever. And now she's saying that if he goes hollow, she'll just have to kill him a second time in order to make him stay dead. But why didn't I get the ring? Did I do something wrong?
Which ring?
He's supposed to give you the speckled stone plate ring.
I believe you only get that if you do his quest the negative way.
Negative way? Let me look this up.
Let's see. 2 ways to get the ring. He will give you the ring if you kill the Chaos Eaters before he drops down, or if he survives with less than 50% health.
Oh, really? He has to have less than 50% of his health?
Yep, but that will end his quest.
Okay, so you can only get that or the other reward. Fuck. Fine, I'll just have to get it next time. Do you get it if he dies?
If you kill him.
Okay.
So you can force it in the next playthrough.
Okay. Yeah, the next playthrough I'll probably let the Chaos Eaters kill him, because they'll be more than strong enough to. Okay, then just gonna need to find another method of dealing with this guy. The orange jarred ring won't help against his fire breath.
Well, do you not have the Flamestone plate ring?
I do. I have that equipped.
Yeah, that increases flame defense by 50, so...
I'm just trying to find one more thing to make my self even stronger. Ooh, how about this? How about I access my bottomless box and I get out one of those sorcery rings? Yeah, this one. Boost sorcery. I'll equip this and make crystal magic weapon even stronger.
You could also just cast Flash Sweat.
Oh, Flash Sweat. Okay, that too. I will put on a Pyromancy Flame and attune that.
That's one of those things that makes Pyromancy just a little bit gross.
Yeah.
It literally just makes you sweat a fucking ton, and that makes fire do less damage to you.
Flash Sweat. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I also have to go down and talk to Koilana. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta go do that too. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, so we're as prepared as we can be for this guy. We got the Flame Stone Plate Ring, Demon's Great Axe. What all can I equip before going over 25%? Wait, can I even... I can't fast roll. The Demon's Great Axe is too heavy.
You might not even really need to, honestly. Mid-roll should be enough.
I shouldn't even need to roll at all. What would I roll through? I mean, the point of this strategy that I'm about to utilize involves not getting hit at all. I'll keep that on me just in case. Yeah, I should be good. I'll cast Flash Sweat. How long does Flash Sweat last?
Let me check. One minute. And that alone should be enough to do a lot, because it reduces all fire damage by 45%. So your defense will take off a pretty good chunk of it, and then it'll reduce what you actually take by another 45.
Okay. Dragon should come back as soon as I get near this part of the bridge. Yep, here it comes. Now I'm gonna rest at this bonfire down here so that I have an easy method of getting back up there. Okay, the Hellkite Drake. Basically, the only way to beat this boss is to basically be a glass cannon, since he's almost guaranteed to one-shot you in most cases. Wait, how are those enemies not dead? Oh, there we go. Okay. Cast Flash Sweat. And Crystal Magic Weapon. Double hand the Great Axe. I'm not worried about his tail. I'm going to be standing next to his front left leg once he comes down. Here it comes. want to get right next to this pillar here, then bash him in the foot. Right here, right against this pillar. Fire breath doesn't hit you. Except when he lands, that hits you. Killed him.
I am super surprised it doesn't hit you there. That's weird.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Yes, and if you didn't cut off his tail, which I already did earlier in the playthrough, killing him will automatically get you the Drake Sword. Well, I think I may have over-prepared for that.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead. Okay, now I got a couple of NPCs to talk to. First I want to talk to Quaylana. Then I'm gonna hop on down the Great Hollow and try and get to the first Ash Lake bonfire. And finish off that little quest line.
Do you want to get the Chaos Flame?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Okay, Havos Ring. Flippy Ring. Let's see, Bastard Sword should do. Let me get on my Grass Crest Shield. And my Talisman. There we go. Now what's the fastest... God damn it, everyone that I want to talk to is far away. Fine.
What are who are you trying to find?
Quaylana and the first Ash Lake bonfire. Because you can't teleport to either of those bonfires. I'll start with the Daughter of the Chaos. Daughter of Chaos room. Start with that one. Also, since I'm here, I should just join the Covenant real quick to get the pyromancy that she gives you for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick. Enter Covenant. And even though she can't understand you at all, oh, I gotta do that too. I need to get the ring that lets you understand her. Lots of tiny little side quests stuff to do before we end the stream. The next stream will be the start of the DLC. Great Chaos Fireball. There you go. And you can get more pyromancies from this Covenant by getting ranks in it, but I'll worry about that in New Game Plus. Now I'm gonna go into the Demon Ruins real quick and get those items. So it'll be a while before I walk there. Anything you want to talk about?
Well, now that we've seen that boss, we can theorize about it some more.
Well, real quick. No, the Ring of Whispers is from Dark Souls 2. In this game, it's called the Old Witch's Ring. Okay, continue.
Well, just more theories about it. I did notice something. I never really noticed that what you're doing when you defeat the two shields is you're killing off the spears. Or, well, the stabs.
Yeah?
I never noticed that was what was burning away. So it's likely that that just held all the remaining energy of the daughters. And then you unleash what's left of the chaos and then kill it.
Yeah, so just like with every big bad JRPG monster, first you have to free it, then you have to kill it. Because the only way to kill it is to free it first. There's just no other way around it.
But yeah, while everyone assumes that that's what becomes the Witch of Izalith, but none of the descriptions actually say that she became one. Every description says she was consumed by it, or at the very least, her soul was.
Large soul of a proud knight. Yep, not even worth it.
Which, as far as that goes, some later item descriptions in the games imply that the witch continued to live after that. And that there's a lot of tangential tangential evidence that the witch may have then found the Dark Soul and then may have become Velka?
No, that doesn't make any sense. Velka's already a thing in this timeline. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I know she's already a thing in this timeline, but this is 1,000 years after the linking of the fire.
Oh,
So
you mean that the Witch of Izalith became Velka before Dark Souls 1?
Yes.
So what did we just kill? What was that little bug thing?
That was the chaos. The theory based on, like, because when we see the Dark Soul in the opening cinematic, it's this really small little bit of fire, which that doesn't make sense because it's the Dark Soul. And every exposure to the Dark Soul we have before now it's black and white. We know it is. So that couldn't have been the Dark Soul. The theory is that based on the condition of the hands and the textures used, that it was the witch's hands with what was left of her soul after the bed of chaos consumes most of it.
Okay, well, real quick. Gonna run out here. Chaos Flame Ember. I'm pretty sure this is the last ember of the game. Yep, so you can bring the large fire ember and the Chaos Flame Ember, I forget what it's called already, to Vamos. Vamos? Is that what it said? Vamos?
Vamos, yeah.
Yeah, the weird skeleton dwarf blacksmith in the catacombs.
With a fried, edited voice of craziness.
Let me read these embers. Wherever they are. Oh, I still haven't given the crystal ember to... I think you give it to the giant blacksmith.
Yes.
Is he like shiny, shiny? Large flame ember. Large flame ember used in ancient rites, handled only by blacksmiths knowledgeable in ancient methods. Like a skeleton would be. Let's see. Chaos flame ember is an art of the lost city of Izalith, handled only by blacksmiths, blah blah blah. Yep. Basically a chaos weapon. It's an offshoot of the flame upgrade path. You need a flame weapon plus 5 in order to make a chaos weapon. It still does fire damage, but it gets extra scaling with your soft humanity, up to a max of 10. And they can be some pretty damn powerful weapons, depending on your build. I'm just gonna use a homing bone. Take forever to walk back.
But yeah, the fact that chaos weapons scale with humanity is another one of the slight hints that maybe chaos and the Dark Soul were a little more linked than we've been led to believe up until now. Because why else would chaos scale with humanity?
Maybe it's like a yin and yang kind of thing. Like the stronger one half gets, the weaker the other becomes, or something like that.
But that wouldn't make sense, because the Dark Soul is supposedly the yang to wins, not the Chaos Soul.
Well...
Because if that was the case, you would think that lightning weapons would scale with humanity.
I suppose it's true. I mean, life magic is pyromancy, and dark magic wasn't introduced until the DOC.
But may have been the original form of sorcery that Seath then possibly copied.
My head hurts. This is so confusing.
Yeah, it is. But that, and then there's some item descriptions. Like there's a talisman in 3 that is supposedly made from the black hair of a Chaos Witch, like one of the Daughters of Chaos, that allows you to use sorceries and or no, it's not sorcery. It's miracles and pyromancy, which is interesting. Dark Souls 3 seems to, I won't say retcon because I don't think that's what it is. I think it clarifies, because of the mistranslations in the first game, that Kate Quaylana herself is not the mother of pyromancy. The Daughters of Chaos and Izalith are all the mothers of pyromancy. So they all developed the art of fire sorcery, which we knew. And it seems that at some point, all of them were teachers of it. It's just maybe Salomon was the first human to learn pyromancy, and it just happened to be from Quaylana.
Okay, I'm back at Quaylana. Yeah, but as you can see, these mosquitoes get really close, and then as soon as they're within Quaylana's vicinity, they turn around and fly away. They didn't used to do that. I guess people were getting pissed off that they were bothered while talking to Quaylana. Anyway, talk to her.
Outstanding. You have done very well. Thank you. I am blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you fool no longer. I can hardly thank you enough. Please take this. It is all of me.
And she gives you Fire Tempest. And talk to her again.
Thank you. I am blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you...
Oh, she just repeats herself. Okay.
Ah, very well. There is nothing left for me to teach you. Our time together is done. It was short, but sweet.
I knew she said that. I knew there was a point where she said she had nothing left to teach you. It's after she gives you Fire Tempest.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You can kill Quaylana at any time, and she'll just drop Fire Tempest. You won't be able to use her services anymore, but that's the earliest way to get it, if you don't want to wait until you've killed the Bed of Chaos. Or even until you've gotten the Lord Vessel. You can get that pretty early.
Yeah.
Yep, so my next destination is down the Great Hollow. Or should I just warp to the Stone Dragon and
Just
walk
warp.
across the bridge?
It's faster to run.
Okay. The Hydra
It's
is
not
in
a long
there.
one. It takes a minute.
Yeah, let me just get to this other bonfire real quick. And I'll warp from there. Stone Dragon.
But yeah, like we were saying earlier, dark sorceries are introduced in the DLC, and they have an interesting effect that they do split damage.
They do? I thought they just did physical damage.
Nope, they do a combo of magic and physical.
Oh, and that explains why I could never block them.
Yep. And their physical damage scales with the physical adjust of your catalyst, and the magic damage scales with the magic adjust. But the physical adjust is a hidden value that you can't actually see. So through testing, they realized that the catalyst you get from the final boss soul of the DLC is the best for dark sorceries. As long as you also have high strength to help it scale better.
So it actually scales with your strength.
Yes.
Interesting. I guess they did that specifically to make strength more useful.
Yeah. Because what that means is if you're doing a mid-run, like a mid-level sorcerer, but you have a lot of strength, I don't want to say his full name, I almost fucked up.
It's too late for that. And besides, I told you before.
Boss names, you're right.
Yeah, boss names, you can see them in the giant blacksmith's menu.
Yeah, Manus's catalyst is really good for mid-tier int high-strength runs, because if you're casting dark sorceries, you're getting a lot of scaling from your strength, so it's still keeping your damage really high. And in the mid-tier, it has more magic adjust than like Logan's would, because Logan's requires like 41 int to get its proper scaling set up. And then the highest is still the 10 crystallization, but the increase in magic damage, despite having 60 more adjust at 50, is just not worth it in my opinion.
Okay, well, I'm almost to the first Ash Lake bonfire. Almost. There's a dragon skill over there that I never picked up.
I wasn't planning on doing it, but I might do it now, just because I like the staff so much. I might do a Hexer run when we do Dark Souls 2. So I want to use the Sunset staff, because it looks so good. It's really good for Hex runs.
Okay, so a little bit ago we met Zigland, who told us that she'd met her father, and that Zigmeyer said that he would be going on his last adventure. And he came to Ash Lake. And the implication is that, well, just like how the Channeler in the Undead Parish can be killed permanently by the player, but is still supposedly the enemy that kidnaps Rhea, it is implied that even though we've already killed the Hydra, that it was what finished off Zigmeyer. And made him go hollow, which, you know, Zigland had to take care of him after that. And she's going to explain that to us now.
I felt all was hollow now. It's been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. Finally over. I will return to Katarina. You assisted us so quickly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept it. It's of no use to me now.
And she gives you a single Titanite slab.
Dear Father.
That's depressing.
Yeah, so this is Zigmeyer's fate. You can either let him go hollow and get a worse reward, or let him die to the Chaos Eaters and get a better reward. Which is the better ending for him? Because at least when he went hollow, he went out on his own terms, fighting a gigantic beast by himself, like an adventurer should.
It's depressing that he dies, but I'd say this is much better than Zigmeyer died exactly how he would have wanted to.
Yeah, and not being protected by you like he was all the way up until this point.
Yep. He died a knight. Something he couldn't have done before.
Zigmeyer's death depresses me the most out of all of the NPC's deaths.
He's such a good character.
Alright.
That says something. In a game where basically every character except the player character dies for sure, making you so you'll actually be sad about one of those deaths, that's impressive.
Is he pantsless? No, he wasn't pantsless. He was fully armored. You couldn't see any of his skin. It's just that the Katarina armor looks very... like a very washed out cream color. Like, not quite light gray. It's very off-white. So I guess I can kind of see how it looks like skin.
And then being with all the sand there.
Yeah. Okay, my next destination is the Northern Undead Asylum. The stream is almost over, but there's just a couple minor things that I want to do. Gotta go make a trade. I had to go see Snuggly.
Did you already fight the Stray Demon?
Yes.
Okay.
As of now, I have beaten every boss in the game except for the final boss and the DLC bosses.
And I've already cleared the DLC. I did it in one night. In fact, I did it in like an hour. It's really short if you're just powering through it.
Well, if you don't pick up all the items, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But I have to get everything.
It's just really quick once you're like, I know where everything's at. I'm just gonna go. I'm done.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
I still remember when you and Tyler both thought that that song didn't have any other lyrics.
Well, didn't the TV size version of the theme song only have that part?
No, it had the full song. I watched it when it was airing. Okay, now... friggin' Snuggly isn't talking again. Hopefully, I don't just lose the sunlight maggot when I do this. Drop sunlight maggot. And quit the game. They probably should have changed the way Snuggly works too. Make it like the way the crows in the later games do. Yep, still works. I got the ring. Old witch's ring.
Stop being right about shit.
What?
I just looked up the theme song. You're right. Shut up.
Old witch's ring. Old ring from an old witch. Engraved minutely with indecipherable script, but seemingly useless. This is one of the starting gifts that you can start the game with. Can't imagine a good reason why anyone would pick it, since you can get it later. It's just for extra side stuff. You don't even get any extra items for having it.
No, you just learn some characterization, I guess.
It's for character development. It's for lore. Anyway, gonna warp back to Firelink, because hopefully that's where it takes us. Yep. And then we're gonna go back down to see the Fair Lady.
Thank you. Thank you. What? Which thankfully you can warp directly to her.
Yes. I imagine they intentionally put warpable bonfires where all the covenants are, except the Forest Hunter one. Why can't you warp to that bonfire?
Yeah, because it only takes like a minute to run.
Oh, anyway. Before, whenever you talk to the Fair Lady, she would just have a question mark appear. Now that we have the old witch's ring, we can understand her, but she can't understand us. And she thinks we're someone else, because she's blind and she can't see. So we gotta talk to her now. Wait, I have the ring on, don't I? I thought I equipped it. No, that's the rusted iron ring. Here we go.
Way to go.
Okay.
Quayla, my dear sister.
Yeah, she thinks you're Quaylog. I mean, we fought Quaylog way back at the beginning of this playthrough, but... yeah, she's her sister.
There's
And now the Fair Lady thinks we're her.
which may be because you're holding her soul, so she can still feel Quaylog's presence. Not that she knows exactly why.
I made a sword out of your sister's life force.
Oh, that's dark.
I also have several copies of it.
Did you know that
I have to
there's...
pick that up too.
You know there's significant cut content to Quaylog?
Oh, I know. She used to speak in the third person.
Yeah. So Quaylog can speak. We don't hear it in game, but the data's there.
It's possible that you also wouldn't be able to hear her speak without the old witch's ring equipped.
Wouldn't that be cool if she spoke in some other language otherwise? Oh, that would be so cool.
Well, no, they probably don't really speak at all. They probably just have a method of communicating that doesn't involve their mouths.
Maybe that's why the ring is inscribed with runes that lets you hear them or something.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, talk to her some more.
Quayla, what is it?
Wait, am I still a part of this covenant? No, I am. Okay, well, the thing about this covenant is, I'm not going to be doing this just yet, but the whole idea behind this covenant is you offer her humanity, which is the dark soul. This goes a bit more into what you were saying, Kaze. And the humanity helps to cure her. Because, like Angi was explaining earlier, the Fair Lady sucked up all of the blight pus that was infecting the citizens of Blighttown into herself in order to cure them. So now, in order to pay her back for her kindness, they all carry her eggs. Because I don't think she's capable of laying healthy eggs anymore. But the more humanity you give her, the healthier she looks. And I think after you've given her a total of 120 humanity, which is way more than you need to max out the covenant, she'll actually say that it doesn't hurt anymore. She's still permanently blind though, so that won't go away. I think she opens her eyes though. Can't remember. But we'll worry about that in New Game Plus. Talk to her some more.
Quaylag, my dear sister, the eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister.
Talk some more. Yeah, I remember when this game first came out, everyone was talking about how this is basically the saddest character in the entire game. Because you don't have a choice when it comes to killing Quelaag, even though you totally should. Doesn't matter. But anyway, the last thing we're gonna do before I end the stream is pick up these items. Now, this corpse was not here before. This corpse only appears after you kill Kirk in all 3 of his locations. And it contains his gear. Now, we already got his sword and shield. He didn't have the ring in this game, did he? Kaze?
Say again?
Kirk didn't have the thorned ring in Dark Souls 1, did he?
I don't think.
No? Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, so let me find it. Here it is. Armor of Thorns. Armor of Kirk, Knight of Thorns, and a notorious member of the Dark Wraiths. A dense patch of thorns grows from its surface. It is a fitting item for the murderous Kirk, for by simply wearing it and rolling, one can damage enemies. It's a very popular suit of armor for that reason. Just, you roll, and you hurt your enemies. I mean, it's like nothing but benefits. It's really heavy, though. It's a decent piece of armor all around. And it comes with an auxiliary effect that most pieces of armor don't have. An auxiliary effect at all, that is. This is the only one that makes your rolls do damage. Yeah. So, the implications behind Kirk's corpse being here is that he was using the Dark Wraith Covenant as a means to collect humanity so that he could give it to the Fair Lady. And that's why his corpse is here. He's like a double agent. He's part of 2 covenants at once. He serves one in order to serve the other. So that's the whole reason he was invading us in the first place, was to try and get humanity from us. And I guess we made him fail one too many times. No. Or you will stagger... Wait, you have to wield a weapon that you can one-hand though, or you will stagger right after you roll. Is that true? Well, my stats are too high now, I can one-hand everything. But that's it. That is it for today's stream. We accomplished so goddamn much. We killed 6 bosses. It's 2 bosses per hour on average.
What was the stagger comment in relation to?
Oh, Pokemaster was saying that if you're not wielding a weapon that you can one-hand, then if you roll with the Armor of Thorns on, then you'll stagger immediately afterward.
Let me look it up. I imagine that'll be a thing on the wiki.
He says he doesn't know if it's when you roll or when you damage something with a roll.
Doesn't seem to imply that on the wiki at all.
Is it a remastered thing? Is it a different game?
Maybe in 2 or 3.
It's not in 2.
No, it isn't 3.
At least I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's not. But anyway, so that is all for today's stream. Thank you everybody so much for coming in. Tomorrow, Tyler is going to be here and we're going to play Spyro 3. And the next time we play Dark Souls will probably be Sunday. Hopefully, assuming that Tyler is available. Are you going to be available, Kaze?
I should be, yeah.
Okay. As long as at least 2 of us are here, I think it's okay. Yep, so, bye everybody. You gonna say bye, Kaze? You gotta be louder than that.
Bye.
Bye! Bye!
Bye.